catches it at the 40-yard line and brought down. Wide open receiver, Singleton. He brings it in. He'll take it the distance. Crosses the 20. He'll walk into the end zone. Eagles strike first. They're on top 6-0.
Welcome to Friday Night Under the Lights. Tonight's game is sponsored by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brasher Avenue in Morgan City. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948. Conrad wishes all of our local teams good luck. Lapco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Lapco FR. www.lapco.com. Patterson State Bank. Free checking, great rates, low down payment home loan options, and the best in mobile banking. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, GJ Curbside. Henry Beau-Lagrange, the next senator for District 21. Unmatched experience and proven leadership to represent all of District 21. Stazione. Get our Stazione app or order one of our mouth-watering po' boys online at StazioneDeli.com. Stazione, are you hungry yet? Bayou Bend Fitness Center, 1097 Northwest Boulevard in Franklin. A healthier you begins at Bayou Bend. Pool Dews Sports Bar, Morgan City's #1 party spot, and your steak night hookup every Wednesday. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City since 1968. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Pelican Companies of America, your one-stop spot for all your rental needs. 985-312-5509. Ochsner Health of St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Extreme Daiquiris, where the drive-thru is always open and the drinks are always cold. Universe Street in Bayou Vista. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista. Open late night, delivery through DoorDash. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
And we welcome you to Mustang Stadium here on the campus of Assumption High School, nestled in the cane fields, just outside of downtown Napoleonville, which should be one of our better games of the year. Vandebilt Catholic comes to town to take on the Assumption Mustangs. This game will have playoff implications. It also have district championship implications. One team's 3-1, Assumption's 4-0, and this is for all the marbles.
This is for all the marbles, boy, and I tell you what, I'm excited, looking forward to this game. Didn't know the opportunity to present itself for Vandebilt. Assumption having an outstanding year this summer.
Same district, playing different playoff brackets. Assumption's in non-select, they're ranked number 4. Vandebilt in the select, they're ranked number 12.
Awesome, and that's some good opportunities for each of these teams. Tonight is very critical to continue with that session right there.
When you want to talk about hot teams, and there you see the power rankings right there, Assumption in a prime spot going into the playoffs. Assumption, winner of their last 4 games, they're 6-2. Vandebilt comes in, winner of their last 3, and they're 5-3.
Tell you what, outstanding game. Coach Minton would like to have this opportunity for his guys to continue to prove. Coach Broussard said the last time he was here, he really liked his team, and I tell you what, they're clicking right now.
When you look at the losses both these teams have, both teams have lost to teams with great winning records. This team is evenly matched right here, Assumption Vandebilt. They got the district championship on their mind, and it'll all come down to who plays the better game here tonight.
And that's what the king is. One play at a time, one quarter at a time, and see exactly how this thing going to end up going.
If you like points, you come to the right place. Assumption averaging 34 points a game, and right across the field, Vandebilt averaging 29 points a game. So it should be a shootout on paper.
Well, on paper, and most importantly, who defense going to be able to step up and make those adjustments and make some things happen?
Last week of October, Assumption honoring the pink game tonight, breast cancer awareness. Watched it all throughout the volleyball courts during the month, and tonight it's right here at Mustang Stadium. So we'll step aside while they get to the national anthem and be back with the kickoff in just a moment.
United States flag, Cadet Commander Morgan Daly. State flag, Petty Officer 3rd Class Yolanda Ortega. The right rifle, Master Officer, Chief Petty Officer DeAndre Richardson, and Left Rifle, Chief Petty Officer Hayden Rowe. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand and kindly remove your hats for the invocation being said tonight by Cameron Terrio, member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and remain standing in order to honor America by the playing of our national anthem under the direction of Mr. Jordan LeBlanc and the field leadership of Ali Hebert.
Please bow your heads. As we prepare to play this game, we ask your help and blessing that we may participate to the best of our abilities and with a true spirit of thankfulness, so that our efforts give greater glory to you. Help us have good sportsmanship through our actions on and off the field. We ask that you protect us from all injury and guide us in fair play. We thank you for all blessings that you have given us. We ask that you continue to bless our players and their families and keep them safe tonight. We ask this in your name. Amen.
For this one, as third man in the action tonight is Aaron ought to go down on the sideline. Aaron, both teams pumped up for tonight. You can tell they're intense and ready to go.
Absolutely, Boo. Both teams come out here. They realize what's on the line tonight. District championships is all something we all strive for, we all want, and both of these teams have a chance to pick that up tonight. Been out on the field. The grass is cut tight, and it's in great shape. So we're going tonight, and a great high school football game, I believe, is coming our way.
Assumption has won the toss. They've deferred to the second half, so we'll get the first look.
The Mustangs won the toss
at the Vandebilt offense.
Kick off. They will receive the second half. Vandebilt will defend the south goal, and the Mustangs.
One guy for Vandebilt to be looking out for who tonight is number 4, Jalen Coleman. Really speed back. A lot of caliber that will be going for the Vandebilt Terriers on tonight. So
let's see if Assumption can stay high. Big win last week over top-ranked Lutcher. You know, it's hard to stay up 2 weeks in a row, but they know what's on the line tonight. That's the district championship. They lead the way. The only team in the district 4-0.
Say that you're coming back with being the 100 tonight.
Coleman and Boudreaux back deep for the Terriers, and this game is underway. They'll kick it short to the 25-yard line. A 12-yard return by Hebert, and that's where the Terriers will set up shop.
That starting offense for Vandebilt. Number 2, Babin at quarterback, still spoken by Jalen Coleman. Wide receivers Coleman, Adele Guidry. Tight end is Whitworth, Ragos, Thibodeau, Newman, Hernandez, and Hazelton.
Babin sets up in a shotgun. Check to the sideline for the play call. Just underway here for Mustang Stadium. They'll sweep it to Coleman. Coleman, bullet right off tackle. He'll get 11 on first play of the game for a first down.
Nothing fancy about it, just a little toss sweep right there to Coleman, following that offensive line. So right there, the defensive starters for the Assumption Mustangs: Kennedy, Cooks, Thibodeau, Robichaud, Garner, Cavalier, Ward, Willoughby, LeBaron, Jackson, and Dax. Assumption defense in that 3-4 spot, Lou.
Yeah, we know Coleman has second-level speed. They'll give it to him again here, trying to get outside, a little stutter step, turns the corner. 45 down to the 42-yard line, 2 plays, 2 first downs, and the Terriers on the move.
And we're seeing already at those defensive end spots, it's going to be critical that they stay up. Make sure they try to force him back inside.
Pick up another first down. And the Mustang.
That's the initial first play to
47-yard line.
Coleman picking up the first down.
Correction, 42-yard line.
Yeah, he's a runner that doesn't just have speed. He runs with vision. He'll turn it inside, get around the outside. He takes what the defense gives him. Right back to him again. Good hesitation in the hole. He'll break free to the 35-yard line. A good gain of 6. And so far in this first drive, it's all Coleman.
All Coleman with him is out. And one thing you have to give credit, we did speak about that offensive line. Big offensive line for VC.
Picks up about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Good hard count, got movement. Didn't come all the way across. Gives the opportunity for the Terriers to reset. Here comes some pressure. Get him in the backfield. You saw the adjustment right there. Brought both linebackers. Let's get him before he gets started.
And that's what those linebackers have to do. Actually coming pretty much almost near a blitz situation, shoot the gaps, and we're able to shut Coleman down. As you can see, those defensive end and also the linebacker. That's number 2 for the Assumption Mustang. That's Garner. Big tackle right there, big loss.
More defenders than blockers. There you see Coach Tommy Minton, longtime Patterson High School coach, went on to Central Catholic, and now sitting with Vandebilt, getting this program back to where they want to be. First pass attempt of the game. Babin back, has a receiver wide open, makes the catch, couldn't stay on his feet. The first down is made down to the 16-yard line.
Typically, that's what that run does. Babin looking here to the right at one-on-one situation on the outside out here. Just a slant route. Gidry able to come up with reception. When situations happen like that, with that cornerback spot, you're looking in the backfield.
We're inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone after that great catch by Gidry at the 16-yard line. Did what receivers need to do. Before you run with it, make sure you catch it.
No doubt.
They'll go back to Coleman, nothing outside. He turns it right back into the teeth of the defense. Great spin move at the 5. They'll get inside the 5 down to the 4. And the Terriers will have first down and goal.
More importantly, did what he needs to do. Now you see Coleman actually taking the handoff from Babin, and what he does, Boo, cut back against the grain. That actual pursuit that Assumption has. Pick up some great yards, get inside the 5-yard line.
Goal for the Mustang, 4-yard line.
13-yard gain by Coleman. They'll go right back to him. This time stood up at the line of scrimmage. They give him forward progress down to the 2. That's the 8th play of the drive, and a good-looking first drive for Vandebilt.
And once again, all touches been going
up the middle, stop by host
to the main back. Coleman right now, just one pass right there.
And goal.
So see if they're going to keep the ball in Ford's hand.
Correction, 2nd and goal.
You make a drive like this, an 8-play drive, you hadn't seen 3rd down yet. You know, everything's been positive plays in big chunks. Second down, they'll go right back to Coleman. Coleman tripped up in the backfield, leans forward inside the 1. 3rd down and goal on its way.
Slippery back. You know, those guys going to need to make sure they're standing up and getting rid of those blocks real quick. Mustangs able to come up with the tackle.
39 yards on the ground for Coleman just in this first drive alone.
Coleman is only a junior, Boo, as well, so
3rd and goal from the 2-yard line.
very outstanding back.
Big play right here for the Mustang defense. Right back to Coleman again. He's hit hard, and that might have been a good enough hit to get him down short of the goal line.
Dylan Coleman off the left
Thought he had
side.
crossed the goal line. What you see here, Coleman take the actual handoff.
Yeah, hit,
Going off tackle.
hit just sent him in a different direction.
Right. He did get him right at the line.
Inside the Mustang 1-yard line.
The 10th play of the drive, this will be a 4th down attempt, and the Mustangs defense has a big opportunity here to make a good-looking drive off of nothing.
You know,
Davin barks out the signals. The goal line stand has happened. The Mustang defense stiffens and turns the Terriers away.
in but didn't break. Outstanding. You told the guy everything was on Ford's back. Couldn't get it across right there. Outstanding job by that Assumption defense. Just some hands off to Coleman again. Following that big tackle was pulling, and
inside the
they get it.
1-yard line.
Aaron Auto goes in the end zone. Aaron, I was about to go down to you talking about the offensive line play of the Terriers, and up into those last 3 downs, the Mustang defensive line kind of reared its head.
Absolutely, Boo. And let me tell you something about that Vandebilt offensive line. They are large. All 5 of them, very tall, very big. But as you said, Assumption Mustangs defensive line shut them down when they had to.
Chase Jacobs.
we know we got them the same time we was here last time. We seen Chase Jacobs just go totally off. Take the initial handoff right there. Starting off this for the Mustangs are Turner, Jacobs, Gross, Belby, Willoughby, Thibodeau, Williams, Bourne, Bender, and Flores. Assumption has a big offensive line as well, Boo.
2nd down, Mustangs, their first possession of the night. Turner gets it down to the 5-yard line. Mustangs just trying to get a little breathing room.
Just get a little breathing room. We do know that Reese and also Jacobs, that 2 combination could make some things happen. So they can make some things happen. For the defense for the Terriers, Concierge, D-Hart, Suckmeyer, Concierge, Sanjay, Fairchild, Bucho, Emo, Ross, Kennard, and Johnson in the back end.
Make that 3rd and 6.
3rd down, 6 just underway. 5:15 on the clock here from Mustang Stadium. A 7-4-8 contest. Straight quarterback run. Turner! He's down the sideline, across the 30. Foot race. Turner's got speed inside the 20. Nobody will get it. 95-yard touchdown for Reese Turner.
What's fancy about it, he goes by the offensive line. Turner faking it and just showed all the speed and get up that he does have and score 6. Here it is. Turner just found his block, good kick out block by the tackle. And after that, it just was a foot race, Boo.
Yeah, you look at the speed of Turner, just split the defenders, and once he got in the open field, there's nobody out there going to catch him.
And once again, we've seen them against a good St. James team, and Turner did show that speed and the quickness ability.
Number 9 on a kick.
Get credit where the credit is due to that offensive line as well.
Mustangs in for the PAT. Turner puts it on the tee. The kick is up. Low line drive and right through the uprights. A 3-play, 99-yard drive. 4:52 remains. Mustangs strike first. They're up 7-0.
The Mustangs 7.
We're going to have some
Watching
scoring.
Friday Night Under the Lights, brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Lapco Manufacturing, Patterson State Bank, GJCurbside.com, Henry Beau-Lagrange, Stazione, MC Bank, Pelican Companies of America, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
Welcome back to Mustang Stadium. Booth Zappi alongside Clarence Robinson. Down on the field, Aaron Audigo. Mustangs backed up at their own 1-yard line. They're just looking for breathing room. It's 3rd down and 6. They go straight quarterback keeper around the left side, and Turner strikes goal.
Just fantastic. And, you know, one thing it is, that defense was in that position for that first possession, just drove down the field. That is Vandebilt. And what you can capitalize that defense to come back and an offense to give you 7 points. That's awesome.
Squib kick. Still
Live
on the
ball.
ground. Boy, Terriers are late to get to it.
Like Coleman able to come up with it.
Dangerous.
You know, sometimes when you have kicks like that, when you're playing in an up back situation, they say you let it go to the back, and that ball was still live. Coleman once again was able to come up with the actual ball.
So we'll see what the Terriers do here. Walked it all the way down the field last possession. Looked like easy. Looked like they're going to go up 7. A goal line stand by the Mustangs.
On the 29-yard line.
Change this game all the way around. First drive, a little mix of run and the pass. End around to Coleman. Coleman run down from behind.
Jahari Coleman off the left side. Stopped by
Coleman taking that direct handoff. Just trying to get some misdirection. You know, you seen on that initial drive, Boo, the Assumption defense was very aggressive, so you now see that they dropped down to 4 defensive linemen now instead of 3.
Bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Terriers.
Hammond just stood right up. His receivers each ran about 5 yards, turned around. He found the one he wanted. And Scott Haydell makes the catch, the senior.
Grant Babin's pass.
Short gain, bring up 3rd and 3.
We've seen that defense.
Sean Ward on the stop.
On the first possession, that VC just moved the ball well and then had that big pass. So
1.5 for the Terriers.
Babin asks for the football. They'll just go delayed handoff with running room across the 40-35, and the crowd keeps his legs driving down to the 35-yard line. There was a lot of black jerseys there, but Coleman kept the ball moving.
Coleman just, I like the way he runs. Very patient runner. Wait for the blocking to develop, guard and tackle, pulling here to the near side. And Coleman just being patient with it and gets an extra blocking downfield. First down again for Terriers.
Mustang 46-yard line.
Single coverage, far side. They'll take a shot. Up and got it. Big number 80 once again, James Guidry. Saw the single coverage, just threw it out there, and Guidry goes up high.
What's happening, the defensive back instead of turning to the outside, turning to the near side, can't really judge the ball. Big reception right there by Guidry once again. Seen that on the first possession.
All the way to the 22-yard line. The Terriers on the move once again. Vandebilt having no trouble getting down here, just need to finish the drive. They'll go Wildcat formation, high snap. Coleman will have to run it down. Lucky to get back on it at the 33-yard line.
Very high snap right there, Boo. Goodness, that Coleman had some good hands. See, the high snap was right over his hands. Able to have good eye focus on it and get the ball back.
They'll lose 10, second down and 20.
Bring up a 2nd and 18.
Coleman near side, they'll look his way again. He's got plenty room. Just off his fingertips. Maybe a foot too much on it, and it'll go incomplete, and they had Coleman running free in the end zone.
Oh, my. Once again, LaShawn Ward at that cornerback spot. Keep looking in the backfield. thought Babin was made a hook up with Guidry. Not able to come up with the reception.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 20. Guidry is constantly finding room for his quarterback to find him in the open field. Low draw play to Coleman. Coleman, no room. They'll bring it down.
Boo, just to reemphasize about that passing game.
Draw play.
Assumption is paying one free safety in the middle of the field, so that's sending those receivers one-on-one on the outside.
Andrew Thibodeau on the tackle for the Mustangs. Those 4 defensive guys up front got their work cut out for them tonight.
Bring up 4th down to the Terriers.
4th down at the 34-yard line. Vandebilt keeps their offense on the field.
4th and 32.
Pass draw screen.
Not sure what the playbook has for these type of plays. They'll throw it up for Guidry once again, and again thrown a little too far and incomplete. This time, good job of coverage by the Mustangs on the outside.
To the far side out there. Once again, opportunity once again that Assumption defense able to get off the field.
I know they talk about analytics all the time, college professionals. I guarantee the analytics on a 4th down and 22 at zone 34 wasn't that good.
Not good at all. Once again, as aggressive as Assumption defense is, that screen is middle open. It's wide open in the middle because the free safety is paying 15 yards deep, boo. Just calling it like I see it, man.
They'll come back to it. Here comes the Mustangs. Go back to Jacobs.
Jacobs is a very patient runner as well. He's taking a direct handoff right there.
Chase Jacobs up the middle, about a half a yard. Thomas LeCompte on the stop. Bring up a 2nd and 9.5.
34 seconds remain here in the first quarter. Mustangs up 7-0 for Mustang Stadium. Turner will keep it himself, trying to get outside. Won't happen here. They'll bring it down at the line of scrimmage.
Reese Turner on the quarterback keeper around the right side. Stop for no gain. Andrew Sanji on the stop.
First quarter will come to a close. The Mustangs are well below their 16 points per game first quarter average, but they're happy with the 7-0 score.
And that is the end of
and we'll take a timeout. This is the A.J. Dolman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
Watching Friday Night Under the Lights, brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Lapco Manufacturing, Patterson State Bank, GJCurbside.com, Henry Beau Lagrange, Stazione, MC Bank, Pelican Companies of America, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
Mustang Stadium. Proven staff alongside Clarence Robinson. Down on the field, Aaron Artigo. Vandebilt in the first quarter had 18 plays. They took 9:30 off the clock. They had 99 yards of offense. They ended up getting turned away on 4 downs at the 1-yard line. Assumption, just 5 plays in the first quarter for only 2.5 minutes, but they had a 99-yard drive for 6. And that's where we are right now with a score of 7-0.
And compliment that score to Reese Turner.
Third down and 10 for the Mustangs. Their first pass attempt of the night. Turner scrambling outside. Nothing there, so he just throw it away. And it'll bring up 4th down. Good coverage. Had him running to the short side of the field, so he didn't have a lot of options.
No doubt.
Reese Turner.
See how those things can work. Turner thought he was going to try to keep it, but once again, like you said, good coverage underneath. by the Terriers.
Samuel Canard on the coverage. Fourth down and 10 for the Mustangs.
They also got a little breeze blowing as well, bro.
Help keep them gnats off of us. Cameron Knott punting it away for the Mustangs. Good snap. Here comes the pressure, and they got it. Got a block on it, catches it in the air. The Terriers get a big turnover on special teams. Logan Hemel came out of nowhere to block the punt.
When you see that, it's a lot of shifting. Hemel was on the far side, then he shifted right down the line of scrimmage, and he was unblocked because typically, you know, he had a person to count. But Hemel was able to get in. Short field of work for the Terriers now.
Arnauta goes down on the sideline there, and we were just talking about time of possession. Vanderbilt's offense had the ball pretty much the whole first quarter, but turns out they're going to get themselves in field position through special teams.
Absolutely, Boo. They got that big block. Now that's going to shorten that field up. Like I said, they've driven across the field twice. This time, they only need 21 yards for the... Now let's see what they can do with that.
They'll go back to the Wildcat. Coleman stands at his own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself up the middle, slips the first tackle, drags another, and all the way down to the 11-yard line, and that'll put him inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone. We have an injured Mustang down at the 12-yard line.
On his carry. Please cover, yeah. An injury time.
Travian Jackson, the junior, shaking up on the play.
He's able to get up as well, so that's a good sign for him.
Trevion Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Trevion Jackson.
But on that play, Boo, there's nothing fancy about it. Putting the ball in your best athlete's hand.
Yeah, you heard the play call. Break the first tackle, carry the next tackler,
right.
And next thing you know, you got 9 yards.
No doubt.
They'll stay in a Wildcat. Coleman again hesitates inside the 10, reaches forward, and he's got the touchdown.
Coleman all determined right there, just following his block and very patient. Give credit where credit is due. Number 9, John Wade, and from that tight end spot, he's pulling as well. Able to foul Wade in for the touchdown. Here it is. You see Wade leading the blocking area up there. Get the block, and then once again, Coleman able to fall forward for the touchdown for the Terriers.
He was almost in front of Cavalier. Slowed down, let him get in front of him, make that key block, and now they're an extra point away from tying this one up. Babin puts it on the tee. The kick is up, and the kick is perfect. 11:03 on the clock here in the second.
On the conversion.
And the Terriers convert for 7, and we're all tied up here at Mustang Stadium.
Mustang 7, Terriers 7.
It's been a great year. Clarence, we've called games throughout the area, seen about every team within the area. And as we get to week 10, there's only a few that look like they have an opportunity to get into the playoffs. So one of them's right here with Assumption.
No doubt. I mean, you just have been very impressed with them. You know, seeing them bend and break, but right now the opportunity to present itself for Vandebilt, the opportunity, now we have a 7-7 game.
Central Catholic took a loss last night to Vermilion Catholic. That was also a game for the district title. Central Catholic power rankings will put them well within playoff contention, so they look to punch their ticket. But we got a couple of guys right on the window, and that's Berwick and Morgan City.
No doubt. That game is very crucial for tonight for Berwick, and also Patterson Lumberjacks against the Donaldsonville Tigers.
Justin Ramirez kicking for the Terriers.
Waiting for the white hat to blow his whistle, as Ramirez will put a foot into it as the ball sets on the 40-yard line. Come to the sideline and tell something to the coach. Now we're set, and here we go. Boy, a good strong leg. Drive him all the way back inside the 8. Mishandled, now picked up. Paul Boudreaux down for the Terriers. They'll bring him down at the 11-yard line. We'll go down on the sideline for an injury update with Aaron Artigo. Aaron?
All right, guys, to bring you up to date on Trevion Jackson, he took a shot in his right thigh. He's got probably a thigh bruise of some sort. He was jogging up and down on the sideline with the trainer, but he says he'll be back in the ball game shortly.
Good news there for the Mustangs. First down and 10, Mustangs. Turner, he's got a 95-yard run in him already. And he's got an electric running back there at Jacobs.
No doubt about it. See how these two combinations make some things happen.
First down and 2, they'll hand off to Jacobs. Jacobs, just like Coleman, runs for 7. And look, this is the second time they'll have a flag. Personal foul against the Terriers. Second time seen Fairchild try to give the business to Turner. First time he got away with it. Second time,
they got him this time. And I think the guys made sure that they had told the referee from the previous situation. So this time they was able to take him. But right here, Jacob able to take the handoff. And once again, that guard and tackle is pulling, and he's wise enough to follow him. That's Torres. Big pickup for the Mustangs.
One way to jumpstart an offense is give them a free 15.
15-yard penalty.
And we know that the Mustangs can score rather quickly as well.
6 yards on the run, 15 yards on the penalty. That's a 21 yards of field position. This time he'll keep it himself. Throw it to the outside. Has a receiver. Makes the catch on the run. Driven out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but Cameron Ott gets a first down for the Mustangs.
Fairchild made all that possible with Reese coming in. Fairchild was coming in from that defensive end spot. Was able to miss Reese. And Reese get almost to the line of scrimmage, sling it to the outside. And once again, another big first down for the Mustangs.
A lot of responsibility on the quarterback right there. It was a read all the way. He could have gave it to the running back, decided to keep it. Then he could run it, decides to throw it. So there was a lot of options, and he picked the right one. First down and 10 Mustangs. This time he'll go to Jacobs. Jacobs doesn't need much of a hole. He'll create his own.
You know, Jacob just pounding. Next thing you know, he's popping out there. So sure thing it is.
Another injury update on the sideline with Aaron Artigo. Aaron?
Okay, guys, number 1 for the Mustangs, Brody Robichaux, got on his his right hip, on his right around the pelvic bone on the right side. He's got ice on it right now. I asked him if he was going back in. He says he's hoping to. He's trying to. Starting linebacker.
The injuries are going to play a big part in this one early. Both teams know what's on the line here tonight.
Tell you what, Brody Robichaux is a headhunter for that Assumption defense, so see, hopefully he can get back in the game. But right there, pass incomplete.
Third down as Turner organizes his offense. Sets 3 receivers to the far side. He'll stand straight in the pocket. Thrown to the near side. Great catch. Slips the tackle. Down the sideline. The Mustangs go. Zion Willoughby, touchdown.
Cornerback got to make a short tackle like that. Just a quick snap out to the outside to Willoughby. Reese just standing right in the pocket, hit Willoughby at 5 yards, and after that, missed tackle. Touchdown Mustangs.
Yeah, Zion Willoughby is just a sophomore for the Mustangs, and looked like he was shot out of cannon.
Also, you know, Willoughby is the backup quarterback to Reese as well, so young talent right there for this team coming up.
Holding is Reese Turner, out attempting the extra point.
Bad snap. They'll have to go for 2. Running for the sideline, looking to get 2 points is Turner, and the conversion is good.
What a heads-up guy right there.
9:28 to go here in the second quarter. A 5-play, 84-yard drive.
Conversion.
Zion Willoughby goes 48, and the Mustangs are up
28 remaining.
15-7.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Lapco Manufacturing, Patterson State Bank, GJCurbside.com, Henry Beau Lagrange, Stazione, MC Bank, Pelican Companies of America, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
Welcome back to Mustang Stadium. The Mustang faithful are excited today as you see the, I would like to call them the extra cheerleaders. They got a bunch of them on the field tonight.
No doubt. One thing it is, quick scoring opportunity each time for the Mustangs, scoring quick.
Aaron Auto goes down on the sideline. Aaron, the Mustangs offense is a night of big plays.
Absolutely. One team for the Terriers, they're going down the field methodically, while the Mustangs, on the other hand, they living by the big plays. Right now, big plays up 16-7.
Hot kicking for the Mustangs.
2 big running, a pass play and a run play for the Mustangs. The Terriers score on a blocked punt to get great field position, and here goes that squib kick again, tough to handle. Coleman grabs it. He has daylight on the outside, looking for a seam. Across the 50, stays on his feet, and finally runs out of real estate at the 37-yard line.
Jalen Coleman on the return.
Coleman just as patient as he want to be, but just wait for blocks to set up itself. Typically, just wait. You can see it just being patient. Coleman's coming in front of him, and they're just blocking right for him. Gets it outside. Good positive yards once again for the Terriers.
Place in 10. Mustang, 38-yard line.
Great field position. Diamond back in. He'll sweep to Coleman. Coleman, off tackle left side, stays behind the big fellas and gets a push. Enough for a first down and a good gain of 11.
The basic toss, and each time he getting between 8 to 10 yards every carry. Nothing fancy about it, just a basic toss sweep. Once again, guard and tackle pulling. And Coleman's going forward once again for another first down for the Terriers.
27-yard line.
$85 yards on the night already for Coleman. And we still got 8:50 to go here in the second quarter.
One thing we have seen in each possession, except probably one for Vandebilt, they have no problem moving the ball.
It'll bring up a 1st and 5 for the Terriers.
First down, Coleman near side, across the 20, turns the corner, nobody there, touchdown Terriers.
Got a flag on the play. I think it was holding here on the near side.
Flag on a play.
It's an outside receiver.
Yeah, 2 things. One is he's awful fast and got to the open spot, or 2 is they created a spot for him.
When you see it happen fast like that, especially to the outside, once you get past the line of scrimmage, typically you have a situation right here, and it's a holding.
The Terriers, it will negate the touchdown. Penalty is holding on the Terriers.
Here's a play here. Direct handoff to Coleman, following to the outside. And you can see right here on the outside at the cornerback spot, it's holding on the outside.
Spot foul, so it'll be first down and 11.
28-yard line.
Babin stands tall in the pocket. Here comes the pressure. There's the screen. Coleman has it. Coleman looking for daylight. upended inside the 15, and enough for the first down. That'll set up the Terriers' first and goal inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone.
You've seen that from the first quarter. As aggressive as that Assumption defense is, you can see it initially sets up. Lyman's just letting them in, and see Coleman slip to the inside right there. Perfect setup for a big-time pickup for the Terriers. Nothing fancy about it.
First down and 10 is where the Mustangs defense stiffens. They'll throw the outside to Guidry. He'll make the catch.
Pass is complete to James Guidry
for a half dozen. That'll bring up
Willoughby on the stop.
2nd and 4.
It's Willoughby at that cornerback spot.
Things get a little tight the closer they get to the end zone.
6 yards.
See, each time, you know, they're looking for Willoughby, for Coleman to get the ball in his hands. Been seeing Babbitt getting taken out.
They'll throw it again. Quick in route. Had him. Had great body position. Just needed to hit him in the gut. Kind of threw it high and incomplete.
You got your cornerback out there, Willoughby. If he would have touched that, you know he has good hands. Just a slant route.
Third down for the Terriers.
Slant route, right inside. Just over the hands of the Terrier receiver, Guidry.
That's the Terriers respecting this defensive front of the Mustangs, throwing twice inside their own 10-yard line. Early movement against the Terriers. This will back them up 5 and make the next play call a lot more difficult.
A lot more difficult, and basically now you got to be in a situation where you got to throw the football.
Legal procedure against the Terriers.
They're going to 4-down territory play call right there. They're going to give it to Coleman, hoping for the best, but if not, at least make that 4th down much more manageable.
And that's the options that you want to put them in, and that's what they want to do on the Assumption side. Make sure these cornerbacks, make sure they don't get caught up.
Terriers are 2 for 4 on 3rd down conversions here in the first half, 50%.
It's going to be another add to that stat.
Hand off to Coleman. Coleman running hard. Ball hits inside the 5-yard line, so here we go again, a 4th down and 3.
Last time they was in that situation, they went for it.
Bring up a 4th down.
This will be the 3rd 4th down attempt of the night.
On the Mustang 5-yard line.
1 4th down was 4th and 20 plus. Got stopped inside the 1, and now here we go again. You know, plenty trips inside the core physical therapy red zone, but you really want to be able to get some points here.
You got to get these points because it's critical, because you know now that Assumption can score, and they score rather quick, Boo. So
and you look at the little advantage this Assumption got here. Bad snap on an extra point. They convert that to a 2-point conversion. So now they got a crooked score on the board.
Wise decision to take the timeout. When you were seeing Coleman go back into that wildcat position when he got inside the within the 5-yard line. So see exactly how Coach Minton gonna call this.
Every football game, you go home at night, you start dreaming about all the woulda, coulda, shouldas.
Yeah.
And if the Mustangs can keep the Terriers out of the end zone right here, that'll be twice that the Terriers were very close and got nothing.
Here we go. Got Coleman going back at that wildcat spot.
Look for the Mustangs to try to send more defenders. They'll use Coleman's speed to the outside, and he takes it in the end zone for the score. Smart play right there, ran away from the numbers and found himself in the end zone.
And that's what they basically was doing, just trying to force it to the power side, and here it is. Coleman just taking that direct snap and pretty much almost just walking to the end zone. Talk about those 16 points that you spoke about in the initial come-in, Boo.
Well, you see the change right now. Terriers, great extra point team, could make that 1 point, no problem. They're going to chase the 2-point conversion right now here in the first half. Try to tie the score. They'll roll Babin out. He'll throw back. Has a receiver And bowls his way in the end zone goes John Wade. The 2-point conversion is good.
To John Wade for a 2-point conversion.
We'll take a timeout, folks. 6:45 to go here in the second. Looks like we got ourselves a ball.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Lapco Manufacturing, Patterson State Bank, GJCurbside.com, Henry Beau Lagrange, Stazione, MC Bank, Pelican Companies of America, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
Amongst the Kane Field here at Mustang Stadium. One-sided stadium, but the visitors amongst the mosquitoes on the other side, but we're comfortable inside the freshman.
Yeah, no doubt. Fortunately, I can smell the actual spray coming up from the fans out there, so.
Ramirez puts a foot into it and into the end zone. And we'll get another look at the Mustangs offense. 2 scores on the night for the Mustangs. The first one went 99 yards. Second one, 84 yards. That's a whole night for most teams.
That's most teams, and once again, big plays as well, Boo. So we've seen Vandebilt be methodical with their behind Coleman, but on the other side, Assumption can score rather quick. So see exactly how Vandebilt is going to adjust to this.
Vanderbilt definitely controlling time of possession here tonight. First down and 10 Mustangs. Here we go. Turner calling out the signals. They'll try to get Jacob started. Boy, doing a good job of containing them right now.
Run developed, but rather slow. It's a slow handoff to Jacobs. And those defensive ends for Vanderbilt able to just, at the snap, just coming up there. That was Jacob Fairchild. Fairchild been in that backfield very often this game.
2-yard loss on the spot. Quick pass to the outside, and this time Willoughby wanted to do something before he had total control over it.
That's showing specifically excitement, just trying to get the ball right there. Coverage by number 11, Ross, at that cornerback for Vanderbilt.
When you weigh on the outside like that, you know if you could just make that one guy miss.
And initially, that's how Willoughby got his touchdown as well.
Well, Assumption's having quality plays on third down. They're 2 of 3 on third down here in the first half. Turner stands tall. Here comes the pressure. He has a receiver, and he's got him. He's got him at the 40, and nobody around him. Kobe Bima will take it the distance. Touchdown.
3 big plays right there once again for the Mustangs. Beamer coming from that tight end spot. You can see it just shooting a streak up the seam. Reese able to hook up with him in stride, and it's a quick 6 once again for the Mustangs.
The DB tried to undercut it, and it got over the top of him.
Kobe Hot Wheel Beamer.
Once Beamer brought it in,
for a touchdown.
What a time
walk in the park.
Hot Wheel Beamer. How you like that, Boo?
A 75-yard touchdown.
Those stats building up for the Mustangs here in the first half.
Cameron not in for the point after. He'll get it on the tee, and he'll get it far right, and no good. 82-yard pitch and catch from Turner to Bima. And these fans are treated to some electrifying plays here tonight.
I tell you what, that's what they're excited about that.
Each and every week, the most coveted T-shirts in all of high school football is the Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Player of the Game.
21.
It's going to be a tough choice tonight. A lot of people making a lot of big plays, and, you know, got a full crew here tonight. Brought the truck, got all the camera guys, our statisticians. We got everybody in play to make this decision.
And one thing about it is, last time we was here, Jake Jacobs, number 34, was the player of the game.
Yeah, and it was obvious.
No doubt about it. But right now, you know, we got number 4 out there, make some things happen. You got Willoughby, and you got now Hot Wheel.
Turnham running for a big run himself. You know, improving on their third down conversion, but that time struck it big for a touchdown.
Tell you what an exciting game, bro. You know, just the adjustments that's going on, and just players in the right position to make tackles, but just falling off, and scoring opportunity to present itself for each team thus far.
All right, another squib kick near side, mishandled and caught by the second attempt. Kept it away from the dangerous runners, but gave up some pretty good field position at the 44-yard line.
You know, Vandebilt, each time within the first and second down, they going 10 yards and bust. So, short field once again for the Vandebilt to work with. We know number 4, Coleman, has been the workhorse thus far tonight.
Aaron Order goes on the far side of the field. He's on the Vanderbilt side. Aaron, it looks like the Mustangs will play big play ball, where Vanderbilt more methodical in their drives.
Exactly, Boo. We came here expecting a good football game tonight, and so far that's exactly what we're getting. If you like methodical offense driving across the field, you're seeing that from the Terriers. If you like the big play, you're seeing that from the Mustangs. So a lot of offense tonight.
Plenty time on the clock. They'll go back to the workhorse Coleman.
Jalen Coleman. Coleman.
Travian Jackson back in after an early injury, wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Travian coming from that outside linebacker spot, from that safety spot, making a good tackle right there. You didn't see too many times Coleman getting stopped like that, so good job by the Mustangs.
Bring up a 2nd and long 8.
Back to pass, Babin. Oh, good open field tackle. James Garner.
Brian Babin.
Got Coleman in the open field.
Jaden Coleman, incomplete. Jadex
Garner coming from that inside linebacker spot, just read that so perfectly. Swing pass out to Coleman. With that, number 2, Garner, short tackle.
14.
Hadn't seen the offense move backwards like this for Vanderbilt.
Now, Coleman's gotten it so many times. Mustangs defense would be a mistake to leave him uncovered. That time, he was on him. Big league play right there by Garner. Kind of shook the Terriers up. They'll have to use one of their timeouts. 4:32 to go here in the second quarter. An exciting football game, the 7-4A district title on the line between Vanderbilt and the Assumption Mustangs.
Let's ensure that we finish the football season healthy and strong.
Clarence, you look at these two teams and their losses, they got common opponents. Both teams played.
High school fans to get their blue and COVID shot.
Assumption pulls off a win 14-10. Vanderbilt lost 18-0. They also played Edie White. Those are two good ball clubs. And Edie White got the best of Assumption 41-13 and took out Vanderbilt 52-14. Other than that, these teams have been dominant.
And grudge match teams and a very disciplined team as well, where we can both see who does for tonight.
Here we go, third down for the Terriers. Babin back to pass. He'll take a shot deep again, looking for Jones. There's contact, and there's the flag. Flag came out late. Looked like it was obvious contact from here.
So, you know that was probably going to be called that, Boo. The receiver did the right thing. He actually slowed down so to let the defender run into him. So it is Babin getting it out. And you see the receiver. He's going to have to slow down to try to come back, and the defender is called for it. That's 15.
Yeah, a lot of times when the defensive back is looking back towards the football and you get that type of contact, you'll get the flag, especially from the referee standing by the offended coach.
Yeah, you're correct about that.
1st and 10, Mustang 45-yard line.
Been a fairly penalty-free first half. That's a big penalty there. Boy, good stop cut right there. And a flag on the play. Defender thought he had Coleman dead in his sights, and Coleman disappeared.
And he just stopped on the brakes.
Penix Garner on the stop.
And Coleman, like I said, just a junior. It's an outstanding backseat this young man has thus far. So here it is. You can see the handoff by Babin to Coleman and just stopped right there. Good cut.
Yeah, what's strange about it, normally you don't see an interior hold being called by the side judge.
Holding against the Terriers.
He was on the opposite side as well. Let's get Vandebilt running with check would be offense from the line of scrimmage.
First down and 20. Been going towards Guidry all night long, and that time Guidry ran up the back of the defender in Willoughby, but the ball was well over his head and incomplete.
Good coverage, that one-on-one spot out there to the far side.
Pass attempt to James Guidry.
Once again, the post route. Not able to connect.
Had Guidry running free a couple times already here in the first half and just missed it.
Second and 20.
Babin 6 for 10, 68 yards. Pretty much all of that other than the screen pass has been to Guidry. Second down and 20. Four-man rush, pressure coming. They'll set the screen up again to Coleman. Coleman running room again, trying to get outside. Slips the first tackle. Good open field, slow down so he gets some help from his friends and bring him down. Good gain of 12, set up a nice third down.
That's an awesome job. Typically, these situations could be set up. See the screen, once again, been very productive for him. Coleman able to get the reception and then come back here to the near side. But the pursuit from the other side was able to make up the tackle for it. So, good job. That was number 6, LaShawn Ward, able to come up with the tackle.
Yeah, very tough to bring Coleman down in the open field.
Third and 7.
Third down and 7 for the Terriers. They'll throw to the outside, timing route. You know, we consider that out of timing, as it's just outside of the reach of the receiver, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
That Assumption defense able to stay right there once again at a critical time of the game as well. Get that ball back with 3:20 left here in the second quarter.
Terriers went for it on fourth down and 22 from their own 34-yard line. This time from the 42, they choose to punt it away. Good snap, end over end, fair caught. Not sure what the whistle's for. He mishandled the punt. He got back on it, but just because you call a fair catch doesn't mean you blow the whistle and stop the play when he mishandles the ball.
Right. Willoughby did the fair catch. Then he was trying to get under the ball itself.
Mustangs.
Gosh, Vanderbilt's like, Mr. Ruff, you blew the whistle.
Remaining in the first half.
Yeah, that would have been a very painful, inadvertent whistle. Coach Minton would have been all over.
My.
So backed up in the shadow of their own end zone, 3:12 to go. Look for the Mustangs on, are they going to be conservative right here, or are they going to try to be aggressive with the lead?
Taking time to try to set it up. Referee is having some discussion. Not sure exactly what we could do to the punt situation or what.
I think they're still talking about that Burton whistle, where the ball should be, because the ball is dead when that whistle's blown.
They're talking about ball placement, but we're talking about matter of inches, not feet. Right?
What's the big difference of it? I mean, he just maybe moved one step forward.
It's always nice to take that 48-minute ride here from our studios in Morgan City, Louisiana, down to Assumption High School.
Tell you what, nice atmosphere always when you come out here.
It's Thomas, the deputy at the front directed traffic.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you got that in, sir.
Let us go right through for great parking.
Thank you, Deputy Thomas. I'm not sure how we can record it or something like that. If she looked at the playback, she'll hear her name at about the 3:12 mark of the game. So
didn't have any credentials, so I had to give her a little play-by-play to prove why I was here.
You had backup as well, just making sure that you did it right.
3:12 on the clock here before half. Mustangs up 21-15. His first down, they'll throw it looking for Willoughby, and incomplete. Little combination of in front of him.
Willoughby. It's incomplete. Bring up a 2nd and 10.
Logan Highmail at that corner spot for the coverage.
Yeah, receiver running right towards the defensive back. That's not protecting your receiver right there if you got an aggressive fella out there.
Not at all.
Looking for contact.
Not at all.
2nd down and 10. That'll stop the clock. He'll fake it to Jacobs. Turner again. He's already got a 95-yard run under his belt. And now he goes past the 30, and a flag comes across the field. Could be a face mask against the Terriers.
You got 2 flags, one back to the line of scrimmage.
There's a flag on the play.
There's another flag in the backfield at the 8-yard line.
Good fake by Jacobs on it. Once we see
came out on the
you'll be able to see it.
Feel good about what the call at the point of the tackle was. But the other flag looks like it'll be against the Mustangs. This will be offset.
Offsetting penalty.
Play right here.
See if we can pick up the hold.
Take up to Jacobs, and he's just picking up, but you see right here at the initial part of the line of scrimmage. He's talking about from the outside, from the receiver. The outside receiver was holding, but it's not that much within itself.
2nd and 10 for the Mustangs.
Offsetting penalties, that'll be costly for the Mustangs because now it'll take away a big play.
You know, that play been effective for the Mustangs tonight.
Quick throw, incomplete. Again, stops the clock. We're at 3rd down. They've used about 9 seconds. Mustangs have only run 16 plays here in the first half.
And one thing it is, those plays been very productive for them. So see if they can get a big play right here again, Boo.
Already 1 block. Vandebilt blocked the Mustangs punter. Got great field position, converted that to 7 points. See if the Mustangs continue their hot 3rd down conversion rate. They're 3 of 4 here in the first half. Vanderbilt calls a timeout, not sure. Clock wasn't running, so it wasn't to stop the clock to save time. It was more of an adjustment timeout.
Number 78,
Didn't see that, Boo.
Josh Email.
Vanderbilt had all 11 players within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, so it was coming with their bench.
Number 78, let's move our powers
I'm sure that's to be 3 timeouts already for Vanderbilt.
Aaron Arter goes underneath the goalpost. Aaron, Mustangs came out with around 3 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. They've run 3 plays. Now we got 2:50. They're in the shadow of their own end zone, so I wouldn't call them being conservative here late in the first half.
Well, one thing they don't want to do is turn it over, so they got to be certain conservative from that standpoint. But they really would like to pick up first down because I don't think they want to give the ball back to Vanderbilt anymore this half. So even if they are not able to put any points on the board, they'd like to run that clock out and take that 21-15 lead into halftime locker room.
Here we go, 3rd down. Jacob stands alongside Turner. And he'll go 4 receiver set. Turner will run it himself, gets a good block. There goes Turner again.
Nice.
Finds the outside, and he'll have the first down. Turner has been a one-man wrecking crew here in the first half.
Nice. Nothing fancy about it. Just a quarterback keeper to the near side. Jacobs out in the front. Tackle, guard, Also, the receivers outside getting some good blocking. That last block right there, spinning forward by Willoughby. Big first down for the Mustangs.
Sometimes it's the power of Jacobs. He just pound him inside, and he does it for you. Tonight, the size of the Terriers is doing well against Jacobs. So what they do, they go to Turner. More athletic, gets outside in the open field, and he's making a pay.
And their defense been set up to stop Jacobs. So once again, it's been the actual
stop and go, looking for Willoughby. Ball thrown short. Willoughby tries to adjust. The ball's intercepted.
Wow. They're going to say, you got it.
Tipped in the air, and Douglas, the sophomore from Houma, comes up with it.
I'd like to see this replay. Douglas at that free safety spot. Pass intended, pump the play. Get up for Willoughby. Looked like he was going to come up with the reception. And Douglas able to come up with it. Big turnover right there for the Terriers.
Yeah, ball wasn't thrown with pace. Kind of stayed in the air too long. Made Willoughby adjust. Unless he gets the first hand on it. Boy, tough catch it would have been.
On their own 42-yard
line. Fight by him all the way to the end.
Hit the other defender on the ground, laid on his back, and then Douglas came away. And
right place at the right time. Good coverage by the Terriers.
Good news for the Mustangs. At least they got the ball out the shadow of the end zone down to the 42. Bad news is 2:34 on the clock, and here comes the Terriers. They'll take a shot, thrown across the middle. Guidry makes the adjustment at the 37-yard line. The clock will stop while they move chains, and Terriers will rush back to the line of scrimmage.
That fancy route there. Once again, it'll be about a 15-yard post route.
James Guidry.
Guidry able to come up with the reception once again. Comeback route.
Yeah, back to Guidry. He just runs it out of bounds. Short gain. That'll stop the clock.
Brian Babin's pass, James Guidry, run out of bounds.
Don't quite blame Babin here. He's got one guy in his sights, and he wears number 80.
That's right. Just come back route. Good possession reception. Get out. Stop the clock as well.
Jones in motion. They'll hand it to him. Got blockers in front of him.
Right at the spot, right there at the marker, so you for that first down.
They'll give him credit for getting out of bounds.
On the left side,
and that'll be a first down.
John Willoughby on the stop.
2:10 on the clock here before half. Terry is doing a good job of managing the clock. Just one timeout left.
Doing an outstanding job.
First down, high snap. Babin kicking it around, still on the ground, and he'll go down for a big loss.
Wow.
So as the Terriers move forward, they've always been that one play that gets them back.
We've seen that in the first quarter, just a high snap over Babin's head. Initially, he hit it with his hand, but was unfortunate enough to come up back with the ball itself, Boo.
They'll lose 22 yards on the play. And now a second down and 32 yards. Quarterback keeps it himself, and Babin, and he's pulled down. There's Garner again. Check that.
Clyde Babin on a quarterback keeper.
That's number 3.
Alfred Kennedy
on the stop.
Kennedy should have been a holding call, but Kennedy would get off of him and get the tackle on Babin. Good job by Kennedy.
36.
Hey, you can come down.
Third down and 36. We have a chance to go down on the sideline to Aaron. Aaron?
Yeah. A couple
regional sports.
Brody Robichaux again. He's still nursing that bruise.
With a team of certified trainers.
They're going to look
trained sports medicine physicians
to come back in the second half. Back with going back the snap.
Injuries and safely return our athletes to the game they love.
Head. 4, just like this last, several more, where the snaps were real high. Quarterback barely catch them and bring them down. So that's an issue been going on the first half.
Well, good news is, while he works on getting back in this game. It's a lot more comfortable on the sideline when you're up 21-15.
No doubt.
Keep your eye on Guidry, number 80. He's got 6 catches for 78 yards already here in the first half. Babin back to pass, 4-man rush. They'll throw it out to the outside. Has a wide open receiver, and the ball was just thrown too wide. They'll call it incomplete.
Kyron Coleman get the reception, but
Babin's pass
out of bounds.
to Jahari.
Yeah, the ball needed to be thrown more on a rope.
Yeah, he threw it over the top a little bit, and he still was falling forward to the outside, so not able to come up with reception in bounds.
Yeah, feet just slightly out of bounds. Terriers, again, are going to dream about this one. He's in pretty good field position, and all of a sudden a loss of 22, and it's been backwards ever since.
I can't believe that it took enough time out. I thought that
the Mustangs.
okay, Assumption took time out, but I know Vandebilt didn't have any more timeouts left. Which is a good timeout, bro. You know, you still got time, 116. You know, Assumption offense been scoring rather quick.
It depends on what your strategy is. You know, most of the time when the clock stops, you'd like to save your timeouts to stop the clock when you need it.
Right.
Not burn a timeout when the clock is stopped. Unless at 116 you're happy with the lead and you're just going to milk it.
They knew the possessions that Vanderbilt does have. But once again, let's give credit to that defense for Assumption. They're doing an outstanding job. Each time that they had an opportunity to bend, they didn't break. So
Ramirez stands at his own 28-yard line. Good snap, they'll let him kick it away. Fair caught at the 19 in traffic is Vima. A 35-yard punt, no return. And with 1:08 left on the clock here before half, here comes the Mustangs offense.
1 minute and 8 seconds remaining in the first half.
it's going to be interesting to see how they can go with this.
Mustangs first and 10.
You know, Reese Turner has been doing an outstanding job being a full field general tonight.
First down and 10. Turner looking, nothing there. Brought down in the field to play. That's a good gain of 7.
On the left side.
Cabot Concierge brings him down.
Stopped by Caution. Second and 2.
Turner surveys the field, doesn't see anything now, scrambles. He'll step out of bounds.
Coverage down the field. By the Terriers.
Turner runs out of bounds. Stop the clock with 35 seconds.
Just 35 ticks on the clock. Turner scrambling to the short side of the field. Options are limited. Someone of his skill set, you sure would like him in the open field with more options.
That's their job, to just take care of everything underneath.
Line in a short 3
Nothing
for the
deep.
Mustangs. Third down.
Three-man rush. Turner had a receiver. Threw a little quick and incomplete. Misfired. That'll bring up 4th down. So now they'll have to run the punting unit out. Already got one block under the belt for the Terriers.
Bring up a 4th down.
I like the aggressiveness, but I don't like having to come out and punt the ball here in this situation.
No doubt.
So it wasn't a snap last time, it was just a speed from Email from the outside.
Same shifting they're doing initially, and they got caught this time.
There's a flag on the play.
Last time when the punt was blocked, they did this type of shifting. And this time they wasn't able to. get caught with that situation. Kennard looked like he got across the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Vanderbilt's arguing they thought they had movement on the offensive line. The referee says no.
And guess what?
The referee's always right.
That's correct, sir. And also what?
It's a first down, and that will allow the Mustangs to roll this 31 seconds off the clock and get to the dressing room. Turner running himself and just runs it out of bounds for a short gain.
Bring up a second down.
Not sure what that's all about, but they'll take the 3-yard gain.
Once again, Vanderbilt's covering everyone downfield.
2nd and 8 for the Mustangs.
Not too much route options on the outside as well. So it's Coach Tom Minton right there.
Clock stops, 2nd down and 8. 3-man rush. They'll let Turner survey the field. Nothing there. He'll run it. Tries to split 2 tacklers. He'll have enough for the first down. That'll temporarily stop the clock. And now it's permanently stopped as the Assumption uses their last timeout.
Timeout Mustangs. The 3rd and final timeout.
So you can see the Mustangs' philosophy here before half. And that's us firing all cylinders because we're not going to just lay down on it.
Once again, coverage downfield. Turner able to keep it right there to pick up the first down. See if, what, like you say, going to come into this timeout. What type of play they're going to try to go downfield. Take a shot downfield.
Throw something down the field, give yourself an opportunity. Just 17 seconds on the clock and now out of timeouts. First down, so that won't be an issue. Prevent defense employed by Vanderbilt. Turner looking around, throws it across the middle and incomplete. Riker Oser was licking his chops back there in the secondary.
Just saying, he's looking for Willoughby to get open. For a brief moment that he was open, you see he rolled into the far side. Pass intended for Willoughby. After the time, not even come up the reception. Defender able to get over the top. It's number 34, Douglas. Once again, that had that interception.
2nd and 10.
Get another PBU.
2 safeties all the way back to the 35-yard line. They'll throw short.
Corner right there, email.
Reese's pass to Zion Willoughby was incomplete. 3rd and 10. 6 minutes.
That last 3 minutes of this first half is really taking an eternity.
We downshifted here. With, I think, what, 3:20 or 3:15?
Neither team has any timeouts. They'll go to Jacobs. Jacobs across the 50. He'll take it down to the 30-yard line. Game clock goes to 0, and that'll do it here in the first half. An entertaining first half of football. Big plays all the way around, and the Mustangs lead 21-15. We'll take a timeout. It's halftime. We're at Assumption High School. This is the A.J. Dolman High School football game.
Get your half and half ticket out.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brasher Avenue in Morgan City. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948. Conrad wishes all of our local teams good luck. Lapco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Lapco FR. www.lapco.com. Patterson State Bank. Free checking, great rates, low down payment home loan options, and the best in mobile banking. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, GJ Curbside. Henry Beau-Lagrange, the next senator for District 21. Unmatched experience and proven leadership to represent all of District 21. Stazione. Get our Stazione app or order one of our mouth-watering po' boys online at StazioneDeli.com. Stazione. Are you hungry yet? Bayou Bend Fitness Center, 1097 Northwest Boulevard in Franklin. A healthier you begins at Bayou Bend. Pool News Sports Bar, Morgan City's #1 party spot and your steak night hookup every Wednesday. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City since 1968. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Pelican Companies of America, your one-stop spot for all your rental needs. 985-312-5509. Ochsner Health of St. Mary. Quality health care close to home. Extreme Daiquiris, where the drive-thru is always open and the drinks are always cold. Universe Street in Bayou Vista. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista. Open late night, delivery through DoorDash. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
And second place overall, Class A. While they didn't take home any first place trophies, our band made a massive improvement over the last 3 weeks, jumping from overall score of 52 to 69.55. This past Tuesday, the band traveled to Nicholls State University to perform in the annual District 7 Marching Band Assessment. The band took home ratings of excellent in percussion and overall band. Congratulations to our band for all their success this week. This coming Saturday, October 28th, the Pride of Sugar Land will travel to South Lafourche High School to compete in the last time this season in the Silver King Classic Performance. The time is 4:15. We hope to see you there and to support either in person or virtually through live stream of the Pride of Sugar Land's Facebook page. The Pride of Sugar Land would like to give a big shout out to its band member of the week, Hope Bata. The Pride of Sugarland will now perform its 2023 competition show entitled The Factory. Soloists include Ethan Day on trumpet and Ori Rodrigue on saxophone. Please welcome to the field your Pride of Sugarland. Drum Major Ali Hebert, is your band ready? Pride of Sugarland, you may now take the field for your halftime performance.
All right, get back, boy. Mustang Band. The half and half picket was won.
watching Friday Night Under the Lights, brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet for physical therapy and sports performance. Lapco Manufacturing, Patterson State Bank, GJCurbside.com, Henry Beau Lagrange, Stazione, MC Bank, Pelican Companies of America, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to the second half from Mustang Stadium. Our score of Mustangs 21 and the Terriers 15. An exciting first half of play. Let's see how the stats stack up.
No doubt about it. You see the first downs, 12 first down for VC, Assumption 9. Overall rushing yards was a big difference for Assumption. 174 yards to 75 yards for VC. 106-yard passing and 142 total of 181 yards for VC. 316 yards for Assumption. So Assumption had those big plays, Boo, that made the difference thus far in this game.
Yeah, Turner did it with his feet. He also did it with his arm on that big strike to Willoughby. So big play Mustangs. Terriers methodical in their drives down the field, but when they got into the red zone, they popped down.
That was the big difference thus far.
Mustangs will get it to start off the second half. Ramirez puts a foot into it. It'll make it to the end zone.
Ramirez's kick goes in the end zone
for a touchback.
Mustangs will play first and 10 from the 20-yard line.
We saw the aggressive nature of the play calling from the Mustangs from the start of the first half all the way to halftime. I don't expect anything different here in the second half.
I mean, everything that pretty much they did work, Boo. So that's the big difference. See the difference that Vandebilt defense will make as well.
Second half is Jacob's time. You start getting a defense that starts to wear it down, and then Jacob should be fresh. You know, he ran the ball the first half, but not like we've seen him run it in the past.
And, you know, I thought that's what Vandebilt was beckoning on, that Jacobs was going to be the hot man. But I tell you what, our man himself, number 4, Reese Turner, has been the difference thus far.
Yeah, Jacobs has 37 yards. Turner has 137 yards. And he'll get more here. He's into the secondary. Cross the 40. Has his head tilted back, and he's on his way. Inside the 15, 10 touchdown.
Call it just like you see it, Mr. Boo. Nothing fancy about it. Fakes the hands off. And once again, that big scoring opportunities presents itself again. Weeks. Fake the hands off to Jacob and foul off that tackle spot right there. And same play that he did in the first quarter, came back here in the third quarter. Big scoring opportunity right there for the Mustangs.
Had the angle on him. Just not enough speed to catch him. Once Turner gets in the open field, he's proven he's one of the faster players on the field tonight.
And when you tilt that head back, it's all over, bro.
That's it. Mustangs will keep the offense on the field. They'll go for 2 here. Go right back to Turner. Turner trying to get his arms free to reach across the goal line. And this 2-point conversion is no good. A big start to the second half of the Mustangs. 11:47 on the clock. And they extend their lead 27-15. Aaron Orta goes down on the sideline. Aaron looking at the way the Mustangs start off here. Couldn't ask for anything better.
I know. Vandebilt great by design. We said that in the first half. The Mustangs methodical drives, but they hit play action. Jacobs was the key, man. It just went to him. Turner.
Yeah, if you don't get him early, you're sure not going to get him late.
No doubt.
Remaining in the third quarter, the Mustangs.
Once he got past that initial line of scrimmage, and that secondary spread out, and he gave that old patented head tilt, you knew he was gone.
And you know, got to give credit where credit is due, bro. That offensive line kick down blocks that initiated that big run right there for him. So
that big run will push him over the 200-yard mark on just 9 carries. They'll kick it to Coleman on the far side at the 28-yard line. His first opportunity to run one back, and the
Jahari Coleman on the
kickoff team for the Mustangs do a good job of corralling him at the 35-yard line.
Showing Warren
Each time that Vandebilt looked like they're making something happen, Assumption come back with one big play and just get back other opportunities for themselves. So
for the Terriers, the 35-yard line.
you know, the first half we did see Coleman initially in that first quarter made a lot of big runs, but in the second quarter that defense really shut Coleman down.
Little cross buck to Coleman.
Jalen Coleman off the left side.
There's Trevian Jackson once again. He's making a name for himself on this Mustang defense.
And what he's doing is he's staying home, he's reading his keys, boo. And that's what you want to see your defense to do. Good job by Jackson.
Second down and 10. Babin back to pass, has his man. That's Guidry. He's into the secondary, getting a good block on the outside. Turns on the speed at the 25 down to the 22-yard line, and Guidry finds a way to get open.
And that play been open all night. What they're doing, the three defensive back just dropping deep. What's happening also is the linebackers are coming too, leaving that sweet spot open right there. Babin able to hook up with him. Big reception right there and a big first down for the Terriers.
43-yard pickup for the Terriers. They're trying to answer that early score here in the third quarter and get right back in it. They'll go I formation in the pistol. Coleman will take it, put his head down.
Jalen Coleman.
And he'll get just inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone.
Kennedy on the stop.
An area that the Terriers are awful familiar with.
Terriers.
It's the kryptonite zone for VC right now. Once we get for that 10 and 5-yard line, just like can't get over the top.
Second down and 8. Coleman on the outside, running room, has the first down. Flag flies. He'll have the first down. Let's see if that stands.
Jack Chestnut's pass to Jahari
Seen
Coleman.
an awful lot of holding calls called already on that side.
You can see there was the side judge as well. So see if that receiver on the outside is being called for that.
Here's a hold.
Holding against the Terriers.
That's what's been happening with Vandebilt. Once they get inside the red zone, it's happening. You can see on the outside right here, number 80 for Vandebilt. That's Guidry.
After the mark off, it'll bring up
18.
second and 17. Those of you watching live on our YouTube channel, thanks for joining us. We're watching a good one here tonight.
Oh, no doubt. This has been all expected, boo.
In around to Jones, nothing near side. He turns the corner on the other side. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, gets a few extra. And a play that looked like it had nothing on it. Athletic ability able to get him back in striking distance.
Coleman coming to the near side, forcing him back to the far side. And only able to get back to the sticks up there. So
Third down and 9.
Third and 9. Terriers hadn't been good on third down tonight. Just 3 of 8. Need a big one here.
see if they look for Guidry here on a slant.
High snap again. That causes problems, and down he goes.
Wow. See, that happened earlier in the second quarter. That high snap. See the situation like that, Boo. That center just trying to get that ball back to the quarterback, trying to get his block.
You had Chestnut in the game instead of Babin. Same results, though. High snap.
4th and 15.
And that play went nowhere. Terriers will go for it again on 4th down.
See if the Mustangs dropping in this area in the zone or man. She got 2 safeties over the top.
They're just 1 of 3 on 4th down. This is 4th down a long way. Bobble snap again. Chestnut has it tucked under his arm, looking to throw it. It's 4th down. Needs to get rid of it and does. Almost intercepted by Ott. Would not have been a smart play. Mustang's glad he dropped it.
Just drop that. Take it. Ball turnover right now for the Mustangs.
Broken up by
See Chestnut running to the near side, looking for his receiver.
Mustangs will take over.
Mustangs have 2 safeties over the top. Right place, right time.
Give credit to this Mustangs defense. They've given up a lot of yards tonight, a lot of time of possession, but when it counts, they're able to turn the Terriers away.
Here's just Chestnut just trying to get it off, and Mustangs not able to come up with the interception, but good field position right now for them as well. Second possession here in the 3rd quarter.
There's a point in this game where it's going to become the Jacobs time. Pound and look at Terriers starting to crowd the line of scrimmage.
He is. He's just like a ramrod coming out there. He's always dropping his head once he gets past the line of scrimmage. But like you said, Boo, eventually he's going to get an opportunity to see if guys keep running down the field like that.
It's Jacobs, the right side.
It doesn't need much room to get you 4 yards. Keep the clock rolling, stay in front of the sticks. But watch on this play how many people that Vandebilt brings up to the line of scrimmage. There's not a lot of room up there. Killing all the running lanes. Just got to make sure you don't get sucked in too tight, because Turner will burn you on the outside. That time, busted play.
Still running.
Turner trying to make something of it. Has enough speed, and that'll be a horse collar. A dangerous tackle on Turner. Looks to be all right.
Around the right side.
But that'll cost the Terriers 15.
There's a flag on the play.
BC in man-to-man coverage. So everybody's covered downfield. Fake the toss to Jacobs. Good rush by BC. But right at the end of the play, you're gonna see that horse collar, 15-yard pickup right there.
Yeah, that's the video. That's the textbook on what is a horse collar.
That is it.
Turner looked like he was going to run around the corner. That's the only chance that Chauncey had, was to get him around the collar and try to bring him down. But that is a dangerous tackle, and it's fortunate Turner gets up to live for another play.
No doubt. Look at this crew. They're going man-to-man. No safeties, nothing. Everybody's within 5 yards. Vintage Tommy Mitt defense.
Try to overwhelm the offense with pressure, but it also subjects you to one broken tackle in the long run. And that's the guy that can do it. Slips the first tackle, and there goes Jacobs. You knew he was going to come alive sooner or later, and this time he takes it for 51 yards.
Called it like you see it, Boo. You know that was going to eventually come. You see the man-to-man in situation right there. Good blocking up front. And once Jacobs get past the line of scrimmage, you said it earlier, Boo, he was going to get an opportunity. Right now, it's the opportunity for number 34. Quick 6.
And in what has been a tightly contested ball game, the Mustangs has found a way to pull away.
And vintage Mustang football, you know, just ground and pound and showing the speed to the outside right there up the middle. I mean, when you seen that VC defense just come 5 up to the front in 5 yards, you know that's an opportunity right there. Missed block.
2-point conversion. Turner squeezing his way in the 2-point conversion. It's good. 6:56 to go here in the third. Mustangs came out on fire, and they're on top 35-15.
6 minutes and 56 seconds.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Lapco Manufacturing, Patterson State Bank, GJCurbside.com, Henry Beau Lagrange, Stazione, MC Bank, Pelican Companies of America, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
A three-play, 73-yard drive. You look at the drives and how they went today. Three-play, 99 yards. Five-play, 84 yards. Another one to start off the third quarter, just one play, 80 yards. Mustangs, exciting football team. We have Aaron Artigo on the sideline, and what has been a hotly contested ball game has now given way to a Mustangs big lead.
Absolutely, Boo. You're absolutely right. The Terriers early in the first half, they were on those methodical long drives, but now, being 20 points, they need to score a lot, and they need to score often, so you may see them open up their passing game, trying to hit some big plays, trying to keep up with the Mustangs.
It was Turner's time in the first half. It's Jacobs' time here in the second half, and the 4-0 in the district. Mustangs looking to get a district title here tonight, but a lot of ball left to play. Coleman picks it up inside his own 1-yard line, and good open field tackle at the 32. Coleman was ready to let it go in the end zone. It stopped inside the 1. He had to do something with it and made a nice return.
Just looking at that, and that's what the guys seen. They thought it was going to stop. When you have a situation happen like that, you did need some extra yards. So see what VSA going to come out here with their next possession, Boo.
32-yard return.
You know, the passing game relegated to Guidry and that screen pass. Nothing really else out there. Now they're coming in with Jack Chestnut, the junior. Stands tall, first down and 10. Straight handoff to Coleman, another flag on the play.
Jalen Coleman, there's a flag on the play.
That flag's in the interior.
Puts on the stop of the Terriers.
Of the defense.
You know, Boo, in that first quarter, you seen how Vandebilt just meticulously moved the ball downfield, but then you seen Assumption make those adjustments, and I tell you what, it's been made shut Mr. Coleman down thus far.
Cooks on a stop for the Mustang.
Not sure what the call is. Everybody's looking at the white hot, waiting for the ball to be placed down. Now they'll mark it off. That mark off will
face mask violation on the Mustang.
Enable a first down for the Terriers.
Vandebilt a first down on the 46-yard line.
Chestnut will fire it out to the outside to Coleman. Coleman grabs it, knows what to do with it. Has the first down. Bounced out of bounds at the 39.
Pass complete to Jahari Coleman.
And in between the 20s, the Terriers have been hard to handle.
No doubt about it.
Willoughby
just a good place right here. Outside toss, pass outside. And Coleman doing the right thing, getting it upfield very quickly and pick up that first down.
First and 10, Mustang.
14-yard gain on the pickup. Reset the downs, first down and 10. And back to Coleman. You got to wrap up Coleman. Get some help to bring him down.
Coleman,
one of the top running backs we've seen this year.
Oh, no doubt. You got to wrap him up. But when he's getting it, he's cutting and running.
Credit Blaze Cavalier on the stop to bring up a 2nd and inches.
Thought he had got the first down, but to bring up the 2nd down short.
Right back to him, same results. Chewing up the yards in the interior.
Jalen Coleman, left side.
That's the 16th first down of the game for the Terriers.
Andrew
One thing it is, when they get to this 20-yard line, it becomes kryptonite for the Terriers.
22-yard line.
Got you an update on Roby Show when you're ready.
Injury update on the sideline with Aaron. Aaron, what you have?
All right, guys, Brody Roby Show, number 1, the linebacker for the Mustangs, tried to make a go of it on the last possession for the Terriers. Couldn't make it. He's going to be done for the night.
Coleman's not done on the 90s inside the 5. inside the core physical therapy red zone, and another Mustang shaking up on the far side.
Basically a counter play right there. Coleman just taking it in 2 guards and tackle pulling, bringing it inside the 5-yard line, but they have the injury out there for the Mustangs.
You know, when you look at the final game on the schedule for Assumption, you don't take any team for granted, but you have an opportunity to rest up some of these injured guys and get them ready for the playoffs.
No doubt, and I think that's the main thing that you have with this team. You know, you got some young guys and you have some older guys that's showing good leadership thus far.
Coleman has 23 carries, 148 yards. Still got 5 minutes left.
You know, they would have won more than 15 points on the board each time they've been inside that red zone.
Please cover here, ladies and
we
gentlemen.
talk about that dream you have at night after the game and all the opportunities that you missed out on. You know, a couple times high snaps cost them.
Right.
Self-imploded on themselves. Not much
High
that the Mustangs did, other than that goal line stand to begin the game. That was a momentum change.
It did make him have a momentum for him. And because, once again, they had the shock treatment initially with Coleman, but once again, football is a game of adjustments and inches, so Mustangs is taking advantage of that thus far tonight.
Give our gratitude to Bill McCarty, head statistician here at KWBJ. All these numbers I'm spouting out, I'm not just adding it up on myself. It's coming from the top statistician in between Marshall Street and 6th Street in Morgan City.
Wow. Morgan City alumni finest.
First down and goal, right back to Coleman, and they making it tough on him when he gets close. And another flag, this time a late flag. That's going to be a little extracurricular activity.
Jacobs on the stop. You know, when you have to lead like that, you get kind of excited, so you're going to see those type of penalties come up. Quite sure Coach Broussard is not going to want that for his Mustangs.
Personal foul, that'll give them 4 cracks from inside the 1-yard line. Matter of fact,
against the Mustangs,
got the football
Vandebilt first and goal
right at the paint of the goal line.
And that is on the play right there.
inside the 1
Short
yard
tackle
line.
right there on Coleman. But once again, like you say, first and goal.
So they're an inch away from the goal line. They're in a shotgun formation. They're giving up 4 yards from the snap. And then the running back's at the 7. That's called modern football.
That's it.
It's going to be second down.
Old school back, we've been in I formation or something like that, Boo.
Chestnut calls for the snap. They'll go to Coleman. Coleman hit hard, but momentum got him in the end zone for the touchdown.
Nothing fancy about that. Giving it to you guys.
Coleman off the right side for a Terrier touchdown.
Vandebilt really needed that touchdown right there.
Another shaking up Mustang player.
It's like number 3, that's Alfred Kennedy, the defensive end spot. One of the seniors for the Mustang defense.
Terriers will kick the extra point. This time right through the middle. 5:05, a big answer from the Vandebilt Terriers. They inch closer. We'll take a timeout. This is the A.J. Dolman Automotive Family High School game of the week.
4 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet for physical therapy and sports performance. Lapco Manufacturing, Patterson State Bank, GJCurbside.com, Henry Beau Lagrange, Stazione, MC Bank, Pelican Companies of America, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
Alongside Clarence Robinson down on the field. Aaron ought to go. Good to see Vandebilt go down the field. Cash in this time, get a little closer. 5:04 to go here in the third quarter. It's 35.
Justin Ramirez to kick for the Terriers.
Ramirez been doing an outstanding job kicking off tonight.
So the strong kick. That'll go over the head of the returner and into the end zone for a touchback. Last possession for the Mustangs. Took one play. Turner took it 80 yards. First possession. Second possession. Jacobs took it the distance.
Once again, you spoke about that defense, bro. You know, you start getting that worn out. You see now what happened was Assumption spreaded that defense out. Forced Assumption DC to come out and man to man.
10 from the 20-yard line.
Pretty much doing the same thing again.
The Mustangs look confused on the offensive side. They'll have to burn a timeout.
Mustangs.
As always, our former physical therapy and sports performance player of the game, the most coveted t-shirt in all of St. Mary. And what's more important, that interview from Chris Hunter when he presents that t-shirt to you. Well, a lot of candidates today. Jacobs got one. We've given two before in a single year, so he's trying to work his way back in it, but it's going to be hard to beat Turner at this point in the game.
Turner's been doing an outstanding job, and it's, once again, good leadership by him, but once again, hey, it's tossing up. So that coveted t-shirt, these guys start to look for now. You know?
Last time we was here covering the game, Turner got hurt early, didn't get to see him the rest of the game, but he's all what he's advertised to be as an athlete.
You know, and they brought that show on the road when they came play Market City as well. A lot of stats up in Market City too.
Mustangs will stack receivers each side. Turner right back to Jacobs. Jacobs hit at the line of scrimmage. He just won't go down. He's carrying the entire Vandebilt team across the 30 and close to a first down.
And you said it, once he gets warmed up, he wanted that opportunity. Thought he had it at the line of scrimmage, but I tell you what, he took pretty much the whole defense with him. That is the handoff to Jacobs. Initially, Kincaid had to wrap up on him, but you can't get him high. You got to wrap him up low. So
they'll give him 8 on first down. He's at 100 yards on the night. And it's second down and 2. Same formation. Turner keeps it himself this time. Flags are on the play. Turner slips a tackle. He'll have the first down. Stays on his feet. A little bit of high step. Still going. Got a block. He'll go the distance. Touchdown, Mustangs. There is a flag at the 30-yard line. It may be all for nothing, but it was awful entertaining.
You know, hopefully you thought he was going to step out of bounds, but Turner just kept doing it. But now that's the time he's going to say, I need a blow.
Holding against the Mustangs. And look, you don't get that call against you. Turner's coming up on 300 yards rushing.
Oh, man. This is an outstanding run, Boo, whatsoever.
While they take the long walk back, we have an opportunity to go down on the sideline. Aaron Article. Aaron?
All right, guys. Injury on both players. Both guys got poked in the eye with a finger. Number 3, Alfred Kennedy, on the touchdown, he got poked in the eye. And number 11, who on your program is number 9, Blaze Covey. Players should be able to re-enter the ballgame.
That's good news there. A lot of time on the clock. 3:56 to go in the third quarter. First quarter and a half went by pretty quick, then it kind of slowed down. Not a lot of stoppage of the clock. Questioning where they got the football, so they have to talk about it again.
Tell you what, Boo, why they sought this out. We seen what Assumption did. They just spread their offense out and leaving this one-on-one in the middle. And if you miss a tackle, you gone for 6. So once again, like you called it earlier, either Jacobs or Turner gonna break another one as well.
It's a spot foul, and move it and spot it. 2nd down and 8. Minton still complaining about the spot. But again, who's always right? The referee. Our head statistician says that it was a bad ball placement. He says the ball should have been on the 19.
No whistle being blown.
So as far as Mustangs concerned, you don't mind Jacobs get held up like that because you keep giving it to him.
Eventually gonna break one and
stop for no gain. 3rd and 9.
You know, them guys battling in that box right there. It's a really battle up front.
Third and 9, Turner back to pass, taking a shot over the top, has a receiver, he brings it in.
Oh.
The ball, that's a shoot. That's a shoot. He makes the catch, has it down to the 36-yard line and a first down.
You thought that it bounced out, but good possession reception right there. One-on-one coverage, and the shoe went out. We thought it was the ball, but it's a big first down for the Mustang.
There's a flag on a play.
Sideline warning flag against the Mustangs. The play will stand, and that's a big-time play. Again, these defensive backs are on an island. They got everybody at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to happen, Boo, continuously. If that offensive line give Turner that opportunity to throw it, you've seen that opportunity earlier in the game, and it capitalized again.
Not only was I fooled, I'm sure that the viewers on YouTube watching that thought that was a football also.
Didn't bounce like it should have, but it looked like that.
Mustangs are 6 of 8 on 3rd down. They've been on fire converting.
You know, Bill said before the game he was be right with red, so I mean he's really tearing it down tonight. Stats.
1st down and 10. An opportunity to eat some more clock. They'll go to Jacobs. There he goes again. Gets through the first layer and in the end zone he goes.
Chase Jacobs.
Keep feeding him. He's going to make something happen.
Feed him. Coming with a blitz. And we said that when you're in the blitz, you man-to-man on the outside, Boo, that's what's going to happen. And Mr. Jacobs able to capitalize right there for the Mustangs again.
Assumption will keep their offense on the field. They'll go for 2 once again. Last 3 opportunities, just let Turner try to get it in himself. This time he goes to the short side to Phil, and the 2-point conversion is good. A 5-play, 80-yard drive, 36-yard run for Jacobs, put 6 on the board for the Mustangs. And they're back on top. 2:44 to go. We'll take a timeout.
With 2 minutes and 44 seconds remaining.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet for physical therapy and sports performance. Lapco Manufacturing, Patterson State Bank, GJCurbside.com, Henry Beau Lagrange, Stazione, MC Bank, Pelican Companies of America, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
And we're back to Mustang Stadium. 43-22 outscored, 2:44 in the third, and the Mustangs came out after halftime and have exploded.
I mean, that hawk's been running all night. And once again, you know, we got Reese and Jacobs, but give credit where credit is due. That offensive line He's been doing some outstanding blocking tonight.
You know, when you talk explosive, a lot of times you see razzle-dazzle plays, throwing the ball down the field, but it's been the running game of the Mustangs which made it happen tonight.
I mean, that's been their weapon is, and I think initially VC came out to actually do that, but it hadn't been beneficial for them.
Short kick picked up at the 30-yard line. Flag on the play, should be a block in the back. As they'll run Logan Email out at the 44-yard line.
On the return, there's a flag on the play.
That will be called each time. Put Vandebilt back again.
8 penalties, 80 yards on the night for Vandebilt. And when you look at time of possession, it's not on the Mustang side.
Right.
So what does that tell you? We're back in the end of the third quarter. Score getting kind of stretched out. Now time becomes a problem for Vandebilt to be that methodical team they want to be.
That's correct. And they can't, you know, that running game is their apples and oranges, but right now they're not having an opportunity. Seen Babbitt in the game earlier. Now we've been seeing here in the second half, Chestnut.
Terriers will take over first
and 10, and a step
20-yard line.
Vandebilt we saw in the first half. It's not really there here in the second. If you want to talk big plays, Mustangs have had 9 plays in excess of 20 yards so far this game. On the other side of the field, Vandebilt has had only 4.
Wow.
In excess of 20 yards.
And credit some defense to that Mustang defense.
You forget all about it right here if they go down quickly and score on this drive. Chestnut, pump and go outside. Looking for the big play, and Guidry, he makes the catch at the 50. And when you want to talk receivers, Guidry has proven to me through 3 quarters he's one of the elite guys in the state.
That's one. Once again on that slant route, he's been doing this all night. Pretty much coming up the seam typically. Will be able to come up with the tackle once again. These guys been doing it all night.
On the 50-yard line.
Get it close to him and he'll go get it. First down and 10. They're right back to Coleman. Coleman bounces it outside. And that's how you have to tackle him. Mustang's got 4 hats on the ball carrier.
You better tackle him and make sure that he's smart. Seen on that last possession, he had to go negative yards, but right there, Coleman able to pick up positive yards.
On the right side, bring up a 2nd and 2.
Second down and 2. Chestnut back again. Nothing there. He's got running room. He'll run for the first down. Slips a tackle. Great move in the open field. Has it crossed the 30.
Jack Chestnut.
Good decision right there by the junior QB.
Coverage downfield right here. Chestnut able to not see any receivers. Pick up that big first down for the Terriers.
First downs hadn't been the problem. That's their 20th first down of the game. Oh, big hit on the outside. Arm going forward. It'll be an incomplete pass.
Kennedy.
Chestnut's pass.
Kennedy coming from that defensive end spot. I mean, he just pushed the man right back into Chestnut.
Kennedy and Garner, both those guys, headhunters for this Mustang defense.
2 bookends.
Second down and 10. Here comes the blitz right up the middle. They'll go to Coleman. Coleman waits for it to run by him, and they'll tackle him with the back of the jersey.
Kennedy again. Retreated in the right way.
His injury timeout.
And another Mustang on the turf needing assistance.
Big rush coming in. Kennedy doing the right thing.
Score is terrible.
Able to grab him, make a short tackle. End up came up injured as well.
1:13 to go here in the third quarter. Both teams went into halftime. Mustangs came out with a different speed. They exploded. Big play after big play, and have taken control of this game. Every October, throughout the year, these high schools participate in breast cancer awareness. Football teams doing their part here tonight for the Mustangs. I've been following the volleyball teams, and each school has had their opportunity. With the Vandebilt one day, they were doing it for their volleyball team. So it's a great thing for these high school sports to get involved. They do big fundraisers.
And the awareness is outstanding. Now, it's looked like each year it's getting bigger and bigger.
Third down for the Terriers. And a flag flies. They'll call illegal procedure against Vandebilt. That'll move them back 5.
I mean, since the first quarter, I mean, Vandebilt, each time they get near that 20 or in the red zone, they start going backwards.
Against the Terriers.
It's been a two-man show for the Terriers. You either got to watch Coleman out the backfield or Guidry on the outside. You know it's coming, you still got to stop.
Got to stop it. Assumption coming on the blitz.
Throwing it across the middle, had an open receiver, and Coleman thrown behind him and incomplete. I think Chestnut wanted him to settle down in the middle of the field. Coleman kept extending his route. And a little miscommunication.
And that area has been open all night. Just not even coming up with no good receptions when in the area. But once again, you can see Guidry, but not able to come up with that one.
Look for Vandebilt to come back with a crossing route here. Safeties are trying to keep that receiver in front of them, so Vandebilt needs to take advantage of it. 1 of 4 on fourth down. This is a fourth down here. Chestnut avoids the tackle, now throws it across the middle. A diving attempt and incomplete. Nowhere near Lappery. And he made a good effort.
Good effort. Boy, you thought was going to have an opportunity to come open, but once again, turnover right there for the Terriers.
It's not from a lack of effort, but 1 for 5 on fourth downs tonight for Vandebilt. And again, when they flip the field and they get closer to making something happen.
First down.
Penalties that come up, you know, just not able to come up with receptions.
From the 33-yard line.
36 ticks on the clock here in the third quarter. 43-22. At what time does the Mustangs start working on the clock?
Cool.
They'll go to Jacobs. He's a handful.
It's a lot of collision when you see Jacobs get the ball.
Chase Jacobs off the right side.
It's like you see guys start going backwards, but once he comes through the line of scrimmage.
Gain of 3.
7.
Don't look for the Mustangs to run another play here in the third quarter as the game clock is inside 10 seconds. The Mustangs came out for real in the third. They've exploded and have taken the lead 43-22. We'll take a timeout and be back for the fourth and final quarter. This is the A.J. Dolman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching Friday Night Under the Lights, brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Lapco Manufacturing, Patterson State Bank, GJCurbside.com, Henry Beau Lagrange, Stazione, MC Bank, Pelican Companies of America, Taco Bell, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Mustang Stadium. What an enjoyable night here for high school football. Week 9 already. Playoff implications are at stake, but more importantly, these two teams are playing for the district title of 7-4A.
Now, I'll tell you what, Assumption came ready to play for it, and you've seen the difference thus far in the second half, just a point explosion.
And there you look at the power ratings as of tonight. Assumption sitting in the number 4 spot. Very good spot to make a deep playoff run in the non-select Division II. Vandebilt, on the other hand, is sitting at number 12. So a loss here tonight is going to hurt them a little bit. Might have to go on the road. They're sitting at number 13 according to Chris Hunter's power rankings. Boy, there goes Jacob again. Ripped him down by the jersey. A last-gasp effort by Vandebilt, but Jacob has had his way here in the second half.
And them stats are continually piling up. Once he get ahead of steam, he has gone all for it all. And continue to add to those stats. Here it is, just get past the line of scrimmage, and then you have the safeties trying to make the tackle. Matter of fact, the corner making the tackle on Jacobs.
Yeah, you got linebackers trying to fill in holes at the line of scrimmage, so if they miss, there's nothing left there for them, except the guys in the defensive backfield, which don't want Jacobs with a full head of steam. This time Turner gets taken down.
Reese Turner on a keeper.
Aaron ought to go with an injury update. What you got for us there?
Second and 11.
Up his leg, kind of worked it out, stretched it out. He should be back out on the field.
Ball resting on the Terriers' 32-yard line.
Hey, look, anytime you can get somebody back on the field, that's a good thing.
Kennedy, that's that bookend on that defensive side. So with this offense moving right now, give him an opportunity to regenerate himself.
Boy, there he goes again. Jacob puts his head through the first tackler and takes it in the end zone for the touchdown.
You said it, Boo. The second half was going to be Jacob's show. See, first half, right now, Jacob's coming right through the middle of that offensive line. Take the direct handoff. Once again, good blocking up front. Once again, you spoke about those linebackers, Boo. Once the linebackers get blocked, it's CIX.
Yeah, they're crashing. Jacob's too good a running back. He's picking a spot of least resistance. So there's a tackler there. He's running right through an arm tackle. And when he looks up, there's nothing left there to tackle him. He's got open field, and it's a field day here in the second half. Two-point conversion. Nothing there for Turner. Trying to make something of it. But this two-point conversion is no good. It's a 4-play, 67-yard drive for Assumption. Jacobs has 14 carries, 205 yards and 3 TDs, and most of that here in the second half.
Second half been the Jacobs show. First half was Mr. Turner's show, so this thing is balancing out itself.
Jacobs has 168 yards just here in the second half. Vandebilt did a good job of bottling up that inside and kept Jacobs contained, but with that, Turner was able to exploit him on the outside. So here comes the second half. You even know Jacobs is going to get the football. They're trying to slam everybody in at the line of scrimmage, but if you miss,
you're done.
Yeah, you're done.
And what they did, Boo, I told you, they spread the receivers out, and what they did was make VC come out in man-to-man, and what it does is have your receivers, your defensive back making tackles, which is not making a difference.
And there you see the Mustang band having a blast here tonight as they look for their Mustangs. Another game on the schedule, but look, when you beat the #1 team in the state one week, a lot of times you're flat the next week.
That's correct.
Give credit to this coaching staff for keeping their team prepared, looking at the next game, which is Vandebilt, and trying to put away the district title. Another squib kick. Good candy bounce. Email has it across the 40 to the 45-yard line. Let's take a look at Assumption's schedule and what they did throughout the year. Vandebilt tonight got South Terrebonne next week, but you're looking at a Vandebilt team minus the two big ones, which was E.D. White and St. James.
Two guys in that 3A spot, but you know, these are two top contenders in 3A. So these guys here, they make do with the power ratings and all that stuff. Assumption is a real good team.
And some of these games was without Turner.
Correct.
First down and 10. Terriers are setting up a screen near side. Got the ball to Coleman in the open field. 45-40. Good pursuit. Tackled out of bounds.
That play been open all night because of the aggressiveness of the Mustang defense. Once again, setting up the screen. Guys need to know, when you see that on the defense side, turn and pursue. Coleman able to pick up another first down.
On the pass.
Third time the Terriers have run that screen play, all 3 times successful.
First down, Mustang, 35-yard line.
4-man rush. Chestnut stands tall, nothing there. Now he'll throw it late. He was looking for Wade. It'll go incomplete off his hands. And a second down coming up for BC.
Wade coming from that tight end spot, just dragging across
Pass
the
to
field.
John Wade is incomplete. From Jack Chestnut.
She trying to have some sense of urgency. Try to score quickly.
Clock becomes a problem. 49-22 our score. 10-16 remains here in the fourth quarter. He'll take a shot, has a receiver and missed him. Had Coleman running free at the 15-yard line. Just not on the same page.
Seen that last quarter, third quarter. Chestnut got Coleman right in that sweet spot of that defense.
Good strong pass, just behind him. Here comes another third down. Vanderbilt's 3 of 10 on third downs tonight. Pressure on Chestnut, they'll get to it. Force an errant pass, and here comes fourth down.
Some defensive ends right there. Coming big rush right there by the linebacker.
Bring up a fourth down for the Terriers.
Fourth down. For Vanderbilt. Fourth down and 10. They'll have to get to the 25-yard line. They're looking for Guidry on the outside. Thrown, single coverage. It's caught, but out of bounds. And incomplete.
It's been the rain receiver, the target tonight, not able to come up with that big reception.
Chestnut's pass.
Fourth down attempts have not been a friend of the Terriers tonight.
Once again, Chestnut going looking for Guidry, one-on-one on the outside. Just led him outside, not caught the ball, but not in bounds.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure. Had defenders in his face.
On the coverage. Mustangs will take over. First and 10 on their own 35-yard line.
Running game does. Jacobs takes a breather. Caleb Davis checks in. He's a sophomore, stands alongside a new quarterback.
Did say Davis as well last time here as well in St. James.
Offsides against the Terriers.
The new quarterback, Landon Sanchez, the junior. He's had some playing time this year. Him and Willoughby also had opportunities to run this Assumption offense.
Like they say, each time, offense to defense side, it starts in the interior.
Handoff up the middle, good hard running, no matter who's in there. They're tough to bring down. The sophomore running back, Davis.
Hands the ball off to Caleb Davis.
He'll have the first down.
Most importantly, trying to keep that clock running as well.
On the tackle.
Yeah, you get a first down and you manage the clock properly, you can almost run 2.5, almost 3 minutes off the clock every. Hey, you see Jacobs on the sideline. He's got his money's worth here in the second half.
Senior. What way to come up?
first down. This time the Terriers are there. Stacks him up at the line of scrimmage. They'll give him 1 for forward progress.
Most importantly, you know, we discussed about this game. We've seen it on the schedule. This was a game that we know that it's going to be like this. Started off in the first quarter. Thought we was going to have a much closer game, but Assumption came out like gangbusters in the second quarter, and this game has been all downhill for Vandebilt.
Now when you see them looking at the sideline, taking their time, they're milking the play clock down inside 10 seconds. And they're in no hurry here. Wholesale changes on the offensive side. Davis will take it again. He has speed. He turns the corner.
Caleb Davis around the left
Runs out of real
side.
estate, steps out of bounds at the 46-yard line, just a couple yards shy of first down yardage.
See the initial spot. That's Reese Turner, number 4. Quite sure hanging it up for the night. It all started off with Reese Turner in that first quarter, that big explosive run.
Bring up a third down for the Mustangs in a short 2.
Right back to him. He'll be shy. Needed 2, he got 1. Let's see what the Mustangs coaches do here on 4th down.
Once again, still keeping the clock running.
4th and inches
Well,
for the
short.
Mustangs.
I'm going to stay out there and go for it.
Fourth down, they'll throw it. Good safe throw and a great catch.
Oh my.
Slips the first 2 tackles down the sideline and brought down inside the 10.
Gross.
Landon Sanchez.
Sanchez to grow. And inside the core of physical therapy and sports performance red zone.
You know, you see when he came out here, one of the defenders didn't even come out to step out. Gross able to get the reception first and get upfield. Big first down for the Mustangs again.
Great bracketing blocks by the 2 wideouts that wasn't getting the ball.
Right.
So they don't get their name called. Grow becomes the hero, but they did all the hard work.
Did a lot of good blocking on the outside.
Mustang first down.
That's what you want your receivers to do.
Goal.
Right back to Davis doing the hard work, and here comes a late flag again.
Silas Hill on the
Just going to
stop.
result in an unsportsmanlike, and this one will be against Assumption. Not a smart play there. You're working your way towards another touchdown, and you give up 15.
Against the Mustangs.
That's what Coach Broussard is looking at these guys like, hey man, not that one.
It's not going to mean much here in this particular game, but it becomes a habit.
Oh, yeah. Down the road when it really counts, these 15 yards and these 5-yard penalties make a difference in the playoff.
Second down. 6:37 on the clock.
2nd and 20.
And the referee pumps the clock, gets it rolling. Right back to Davis. Davis, they got one hand on the face mask, one hand on the back of the collar, and they throw him down late. So we'll see what the one flag's all about.
Oh, my.
Caleb Davis on the run.
Seen the Hawks collar early in the game.
Yeah, started off with a grab of the face mask. Then somebody had him in behind the collar. And then afterwards, they threw him down late. So got a lot of opportunities to make a call here.
you know, this what happens when you get to the end of the game like this, Boo. We start seeing these big 15-yard penalties, stopping the clock.
The result is the face mask, so they'll move it 15 yards further. So the one you gave away, you just got back.
Face mask violation against the Terriers.
They'll keep it at second down, 6:20.
Second and goal from the 11-yard line.
They'll get the clock rolling once again. Right back to Davis. Davis has nowhere to go. They'll wrap him up and bring him down.
On the left side.
The linebacker's been short now, making some short tackles right there, filling the gaps.
Got a lot of work coming up in the next few minutes. Once the core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game. Got a lot going on. Jacobs worked his way back in the conversation in the second half with 3 touchdowns, 168 yards. Turner controlled the offense, ran the ball extremely well in the first half. Got a few touchdown passes on top of that. Willoughby with a long run and after the catch for a touchdown. And look at them 2 big defenders in Garner and Kennedy, what they've done on the defensive side.
I mean, it's all the way around good, concentrated effort by that offense and defense for the Mustangs.
We're in the flex schedule part of our season. Next week, our game has not been announced yet. There's a couple opportunities. No Patterson-Berwick rivalry game going on, or we can find ourselves right back here at Assumption, one of the hottest teams in the state, looking towards their 5th win in a row here tonight.
And that's what you're looking for. And, you know, when we was here the last time with St. James, Coach Broussard said that he has a good team. They matched up very well against St. James. Big plays just like they had, but just didn't come up with the win. But overall, they took off from that point on.
Good coaching right there. Got a good comfortable lead right now. Took his stars out of the game, making sure they don't get a freak injury in a game that is out of hand. A lot of new faces in on the offensive line, as well as quarterback, receivers, running back. Not a lot of new faces on Vandebilt's side. They're
still got their starters in there. Just trying to stop that 4th down scoring opportunity. Trying to finish this thing strong. That means the Terriers, that is.
4th down, capable field goal kicker for Mustangs. But they'll keep the offense in right here and just go for it on 4. Worst case scenario, you'll give Vandebilt the ball in bad field position. Best case scenario is David will take it in for the score. Nothing fancy right there. Sweep to Davis. Davis looked up and they said, "What's this? Run and run."
It's an opportunity. You're going to see the blitz coming in, Boo. And eventually they thought it was coming from the opposite side. Good blocking once again on the outside by those receivers.
A 12-play, 65-yard drive of the second team, the Mustangs. Impressive drive right there. And I was surprised on that 4th down call that they were that much wrong.
No doubt. I mean, you know, initially they spread out, but they brought the receivers in tight, both on each ends, and now trying to go for a 2-point conversion.
They'll run the same play, this time not the same results. The 2-point conversion will be no good, but the damage already done. 4:13 to go here in the final quarter. It's all Mustangs, 55-22.
13 seconds remaining in the game. Mustangs 55.
We go to the truck. We get the announcement for the core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game. It'll be the quarterback, number 4, Reese Turner. Check this out, folks. 12 carries, 221 yards and 2 touchdowns. He completed 4 of 13 passes for 185 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had a couple of two-point conversions that he performed himself. And that's what you see right there. When you get that kind of speed, you just looking back saying, here I am, folks.
What an outstanding job. What an outstanding player of the game. Mr. Turner, outstanding job. Well deserved.
Vandy will lay on a squib kick right there at the 39-yard line. Any hopes of making a comeback right here might have just kind of got too wide.
Yeah, and you know, we talked about the scoring opportunity for this Mustang offense, but that defense, after that first possession of BC, they came out and I tell you what, just been stalemates for this team as well.
On that 40-yard line.
A lot of New Jerseys on Vanderbilt's side also. First down and 10. Chestnut hands off to Coleman. He's not a new face. He's into the secondary, and he's been the workhorse. And Vanderbilt moved the football tonight in between the 20s. Kind of self-imploded as they got near the end zone. So a lot of points they could have had, they should have had, they didn't have.
And that's the opportunity that presented itself and wasn't taking advantage of it. But once again, Coleman still adding to those stats as well at running back.
172 yards on 27 carries for Coleman. Keep the passing game alive. And down to the 32-yard line.
Chestnut's pass is complete to
the problem has not been Vanderbilt moving the football. It's just that when they get that other side of the field, it's been null and void.
Yeah, a couple high snaps, a couple key penalties. Really killed the drive, made them go for it on 4th down. And then their inability to convert on 3rd down. It's not a good day converting on 3rd down.
Oh no, those stats were just horrible.
Chestnut swings it out to Coleman. Looking for some blocks. Turns on the speed and another first down.
Jack Chestnut's pass.
If it was a game of first downs, Vanderbilt would have a blowout.
For another Terrier first down.
It definitely would be a blowout, but not able to capitalize though. That's been the big difference for them.
That last drive of 12 plays, the longest drive of the night for the Mustangs. They've had drives of 1, 3, a couple of 5s. It's been explosive plays which made a difference tonight. Little counter to Coleman, and in the backfield is Garner.
That
man still in the game. Garner from that inside linebacker spot.
Garner on the stop.
He just slashed it, almost going in untouched. He became Coleman down with one hand.
Yeah, we can spot next level guys. You can just tell they play at a different speed, a little different aggressiveness. Garner's one of those guys.
Yeah, he makes sure that and also Brody Robichaud as well, that other linebacker. Heard he got injured earlier in the game, so Aaron spoke about that as well.
All caught on a knee. Get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Chestnut's pass complete to Henry LaPierre. Trevion Jackson on the stop. Bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Terriers.
Here we go with another 3rd down for Vandy.
Mustang, 20-yard line.
This is the one.
They're 3 of 11 on the night on 3rd down. They'll go draw play to Coleman. Coleman trying to bounce it outside, and you still have a hustling Mustang defense. They gang tackle, and that's where their success has been. They'll stop him short of 1st down, bring up 4.
Tell you what, when Coach Minnie go look at that next tomorrow, you see that third down situation, it's going to be a lot of opportunity left on the table.
On the stop.
And we're down to 131. It's just a matter of the Mustangs playing the rest of this game out.
Mustangs, Peyton Bourne, number 6. Yeah, someone fell and in the pile on his ankle. So he says, not exactly sure what's wrong with it, but he said he's going to be back next week.
Yeah, that's good news there. Vandebilt calls a timeout, 1:04 on the clock, as they face another 4th down.
You know, this is always so critical, Boo, how you come back off those pretty much district championship games like this. Assumption, like you stated earlier, what can happen next week? Are you going to have a letdown, or are you going to finish the deal? With Vandebilt, you're trying to finish up well and go into the playoff with that momentum.
Yeah, we go all the way to the coin flip. Mustangs win the flip. They defer to the second half. They able to score the last touchdown of the first half, then they come out in the third with the ball. Very first play, they put more points on the board. Now you got Vandebilt chasing you.
Right.
And they had to get more aggressive at the line of scrimmage. They go man-to-man on the outside, and Jacob just pounded them right up the middle.
Good coaching adjustments that they made, good coaching view of study of Vandebilt, and it showed up with the scoreboard as well.
4th down again. Coleman has it, cuts it back inside. He'll walk in for the touchdown. No flags. Mustangs defenses are exhausted, chasing after Coleman all night. Give credit to Vandebilt, there's no quit.
No quit, just a handoff to Coleman right there. Getting to here to the near side. Just showing that speed and very patient as he is. Waiting for block and develop. Walks into the end zone.
Yeah, big block right there by Wade. Took out 2 guys, clearing the way for Coleman to walk it on in. Vandebilt will go for 2. Fake it to Coleman. Chestnut rolls around, throws into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good. An onside kick on its way.
Is complete to Jahari
29 points on the board for Vandebilt. But more importantly, just 54 ticks on the clock.
Big difference in knowing that you make sure you try to get the possession, let the clock run out. But once again, good methodic possession right there by Vandebilt, able to score and clean this thing up some.
Our 7th and 8th grade Assumption Parish band students for coming to perform with the Assumption High School band.
Vandebilt right at their offensive
output. On behalf of the pride of Sugar Land and Assumption High School, we very much
average 29 points a game on the year. They got 30 tonight, so they're right out there. Vandebilt,
let's give a big round of applause
a little head of pace.
7th and 8th grade
been averaging 34 points, got 55 on the board tonight.
They turned it up. They definitely turned it up. And when you have things like opportunities like Reese did, and you have people scoring, you want an opportunity to score too. And you've seen Jacob score, you've seen Willoughby get him a scoring opportunity as well. But that offense for Assumption did a great job. See if they can get the ball back here and run the clock down.
A back and forth first half between 2 of the top teams in District 7 4A. But a halftime and a third quarter, and the Mustangs have run away with it. No onside kick here. They'll let Ramirez do what he does best, and that's kick it into the end zone.
Job by Ramirez tonight. See if the Mustangs just can get this thing done with and call it a night.
See if they go to the old victory formation. That's what they called it back in the day.
You know, I think Papa, we can't sleep this. These guys beat Lutcher, who has been the pinnacle of 4A football and 3A. So, you know, hats off to these gentlemen tonight. You know, this is a dangerous team down the road.
Looking for another player to run on out there. They shy one. There goes Logan Bender, the junior, sitting at the guard position. Over 600 yards of offense for the Mustangs. Turner accounted for over 400 himself.
Just big plays, Bill, you know. And you see the time of possession, quite sure it was a big difference as well. Vandebilt was just having the clock.
Talk about a game of skill position players. That's what it was tonight. Turner, the more athletic. Jacobs, the more powerful. They outdoed Coleman.
Yeah.
And Guidry on the other side of the field. This should be the last snap. And it will be. Mustangs will go to 5-0 in District 7 4A. They take the victory 55-30 over their rivals, Vandebilt Catholic Terriers. They'll go to midfield to shake hands. We'll take a small timeout and be back with the Allen's TV Cable post-game show right
after this. Friday night under the lights, brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brasher Avenue in Morgan City. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948. Conrad wishes all of our local teams good luck. Lapco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Lapco FR. www.lapco.com. Patterson State Bank. Free checking, great rates, low down payment home loan options, and the best in mobile banking. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, GJ Curbside. Henry Beau-Lagrange, the next senator for District 21. Unmatched experience and proven leadership to represent all of District 21. Stazione. Get our Stazione app or order one of our mouth-watering po' boys online at StazioneDeli.com. Stazione, are you hungry yet? Bayou Bend Fitness Center, 1097 Northwest Boulevard in Franklin. A healthier you begins at Bayou Bend. Pool Dew Sports Bar, Morgan City's #1 party spot and your steak night hookup every Wednesday. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City since 1968. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Pelican Companies of America, your one-stop spot for all your rental needs. 985-312-5509. Ochsner Health of St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Extreme Daiquiris, where the drive-thru is always open and the drinks are always cold. Universe Street in Bayou Vista. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista. Open late night, delivery through DoorDash. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
And welcome back to the ATBCI.net postgame show. Our final score, 55-30, the Mustangs over Vandebilt Catholic. Coming in, we knew it was for the district title. They each have a game remaining, but the Mustangs are in pretty good shape at 5-0.
Oh, no doubt, Boo. And I tell you what, the offensive explosion for the Assumption Mustangs tonight. 20 first downs overall, but 25 for Vandebilt. But overall, total 676 yards. Most importantly, 454 yards rushing, 220 yards passing on the other side. Vandebilt came out passing on the second half, 243 yards. Rushing 177 yards, total of 420 yards. Tell you what, outstanding job, over 1,000 yards of offense for this game tonight.
Aaron Otto goes down on the sideline. Aaron, when you see the quarterback and Turner and what he's done tonight, he makes this Mustangs offense go.
Well, you're absolutely right. And the guys got speed, you know. We saw a couple of long runs on a 95-yard touchdown, an 80-yard touchdown, piled up a lot of yards. We saw a lot of offense tonight. Didn't quite expect to see that much offense from either team, but the second have a look.
Well, our core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game is that quarterback himself, Reese Turner. 12 carries, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was 4 for 13 in the air, 185 yards and 2 touchdowns. Converted on a couple 2-point conversions. That was a career just one night.
Oh, one night, an outstanding night for that senior, Joe.
It's in the flex part of our schedule. We'll be somewhere next week. We'll either be right back here at Assumption, maybe at Patterson, Berwick. There's games all across our viewing area. So stay tuned to our KWBJ Facebook page for that report. That'll do it here from Assumption Mustang Stadium. I'm Booker Zev alongside Clarence Robinson. Bill McCourty, our head statistician, down on the field. Aaron Artigo. We'll see you next week. Thanks for the time.
Friday Night Under the Lights has been brought to you by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and A.J. Dolman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brasher Avenue in Morgan City. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948. Conrad wishes all of our local teams good luck. Lapco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Lapco FR. www.lapco.com. Patterson State Bank. Free checking, great rates, low down payment home loan options, and the best in mobile banking. PSB, quality community banking since 1925. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, GJ Curbside. Henry Beau-Lagrange, the next senator for District 21. Unmatched experience and proven leadership to represent all of District 21. Stazione. Get our Stazione app or order one of our mouth-watering po' boys online at StazioneDeli.com. Stazione, are you hungry yet? Bayou Bend Fitness Center, 1097 Northwest Boulevard in Franklin. A healthier you begins at Bayou Bend. Pool Dews Sports Bar, Morgan City's #1 party spot and your steak night hookup every Wednesday. Danny's Fried Chicken, it'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City since 1968. MC Bank, sharing the hometown spirit since 1955. Pelican Companies of America, your one-stop spot for all your rental needs. 985-312-5509. Ochsner Health of St. Mary, quality health care close to home. Extreme Daiquiris, where the drive-thru is always open and the drinks are always cold. Universe Street in Bayou Vista. Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista. Open late night, delivery through DoorDash. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.